knowledge like a sea. With patience and kindness, he shows the way, turning clouds of confusion into a sunny day. He's got the wisdom of the real world skies, guiding us higher, helping us realize that flying's not just a dream in the blue. With Forder by your side, you can make it true. Fly with Forder where the knowledge flows, through the winds of wisdom where the passion shows. He's the captain of kindness, the teacher we need, helping every simmer take off and succeed. He speaks in calm tones, steady, clear, breaking down the lessons, erasing the fear. From takeoff to landing, he covers it all. In his virtual cockpit, you'll never feel small. A community's heart, a mentor, a friend. He'll stick by your side till the lessons end. It's more than a game, it's the art of the air. And with Forder's guidance, you'll always get there. Fly with Forder where the knowledge flows, through the winds of wisdom where the passion shows. He's the captain of kindness, the teacher we need, helping every simmer take off and succeed. From the first cold start to a perfect glide, Forder's dedication is our joy and pride. In every stream there's magic to find, a passion for flying and a heart so kind. Fly with Forder where the knowledge flows, through the winds of wisdom where the passion shows. He's the captain of kindness, the teacher we need, helping every simmer take off and succeed. So here's to Forder, our guide in the air, a pilot of patience with a heart that cares. With every new lesson, our dreams take flight. Flying with Forder, we reach new heights.
Hey, hey, hey. How's it going? What a way to start a stream, right? Hey! Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Saturday morning Group Fly in 2024. And there will be somebody who will come into the stream today who will fly in 2020. And you can fly the same flight plan in 2020. You just won't see us in 2024. Are you there, Andrew?
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I am here.
Okay, no face video, but...
Oh, yeah, no.
And then it's a challenge, see, because we get to see your name backwards, and we got to figure out what that says.
Yeah, no, I was fooling around with something else. I forgot to start my OBS, so...
No, I mean your face cam. Your face cam, man.
Oh.
That. He goes, oh yeah, it's so many stuff, so little time. Hey, guys, how's it going? To all of you, glad to see you all. The whole SPAD next conversation there is going to be good. Ace was first telling us that's how he's doing all of his stuff, and the rest of us are looking into it. You know, that's been around for a long time, you guys. SPAD next, we used it on, I know I used it on FSX, I'm sure I used it on X-Plane. And with all the different hardware over the years, you know?
Yeah, you know what it stands, what SPAD stands for?
Yeah, I forget. I remember there was a, there was a reason.
It's SciTech Panel Driver.
Yeah,
because that's what it was. That's what it was originally designed to replace, was the standard SciTech drivers, because it limited you to, you couldn't modify anything.
Paul, no, it's not the same as last week. It's the continuation. So we stopped about halfway through the flight plan. So we've now modified it to start halfway through the flight plan, right? So it is, load the new one, you guys. Type in ! flight plan here in Twitch and here in YouTube. I've sent you that link already if you just want to scroll back. Or if somebody else needs it in YouTube, let me know and I'll send you the link. We don't know how to do shortcuts yet in YouTube, or if there are any shortcuts we can do. So that's how it works. There's the link. Paul pulled it up. Let's go there. And yeah, I'll pull it in too. So I left it on this screen just so we can see how to pull it in. I know when you guys were using the flight planner, you said to load your flight plan from up here in the tablet. But
That's you use that one if you've done your flight plan on the website.
if you've done the website planner, but we're doing
If you've done a little nav map, then you use the load save PLN file down at the bottom.
right. So we're coming down here, and we're going to load save PLN, and then we're just going to load it from wherever you have it. I just have it on my local hard drive downloads, and in it comes. But the next step, you notice it's not up here yet. This is something we're learning, so I'm going to repeat it every Saturday just to make sure everybody knows, because we always have some new people. If I can scroll, use your mouse wheel. And then I'm going to file the plan with ATC. As soon as I do that, you'll notice it pops up where it should, back here. All right, and that could be fine. I'm still not sure if we're supposed to send it to avionics. I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm going to send it to avionics so that it shows up on any of my displays. And that's it. Now you can open that up during flight if you want and use it. And you can see that we're ready to start the flight. You could go to flight conditions. I want to reiterate that. Mine keeps jumping over to live. Keeps jumping over to live for multiplayer. I'm changing it back to preset. I don't know if it should be on AI, but we'll change it to at least to all players. And I think this is the key for seeing everybody. It says live is available if you don't change the time of day. When selected, you only see live players when flying. So this seems to be messing everybody up. I'm going to stick to all players. Is that you agree with that, Andrew?
Yeah, that's all I've ever done.
All players, yeah, because it keeps moving it on us, you guys. Now, you might want to pick a different time of day. I like to pick the brightest time of day, but I'm not quite sure what that is. Looks like in the background, it looks like that might be it. Somewhere around there. Noontime, I guess. You just want to see where we're going. The whole idea today is a VFR flight to see the scenery. It's gorgeous. We saw this last week. We're continuing on this week to finish off this flight plan made by Simuflyer. And hopefully it looks like it would be a daylight kind of flight. And if it's not, we'll adjust it once we get there. And away we go.
That's interesting. I don't normally send the flight plan to ATC just because I'm not using it, so I send it to them. But I did that this time because it wasn't showing up on the 540. If you pause, i.e., go to the circle your airplane and where you go to get settings and stuff like that, there's a flight log. It shows your next waypoint, the altitude, the heading, true airspeed, distance, and ETA to that waypoint.
Can we see a visual on that, Andrew?
Yeah, it's on my screen right now.
Okay.
Should be.
Let me move that over to there. And there you are. Okay. I got you now. Right there. All right, so you just simply escape out, and then
Yep.
what do you... Oh, yeah, it's showing you the flight plan in the air.
Here
right?
I am in my pane, and I hit the escape key to go back to, if I was going to go into settings or whatnot, and this came up. This has never been here before, and I think that only comes up if you've sent your flight plan to ATC.
Cool. And Wraith says, they said you can load flight plans from other people on Xbox. Some of the 20 planes still have 2020
yes,
avionics.
there is. If you do it on the website, there's a save as a link, I believe, and then you can give that link to share that link to another person, even on Xbox. And I think they can. I forget exactly the procedure. I haven't looked at it yet, but yeah, it is possible to actually do your flight plan up using the flight planner website, and actually save it as I believe it saves it as a link, and then you can distribute that to whoever you want to.
Cool. Yeah, thanks for the input there, you guys. I guess CDL explained it last night on the group fly on the MSFS official channel. Believe it or not, you guys, I was supposed to be on the flight for the Grand Canyon. I was originally scheduled for the first time they were going to do it. Then that was launch week, so they postponed it. So I was supposed to be on the week afterwards with the group. They postponed it, Then I didn't even see the new booking, so I missed it. They had enough people, so it was great. And, you know, because I flew the Grand Canyon for real, I wanted to be on that group flight for the Grand Canyon in 2024, but I missed that flight yesterday. I wasn't booked for it. So I'll jump in at some point, yeah. So Surly Dev says to Paul, you want all players, not live players. So there is that confusion, you guys, but it's really nice that you guys are helping us out, reiterating what was said yesterday on the channel, and some of the 2024 planes still have 2020 avionics. Yep. So you guys, I mean, there's a lot of people that are accusing Microsoft of saying, you told us the planes would work. Well, they said all planes should work. There is a compatibility path for all planes to work. It depends on every single developer, you guys. Every single developer. They might do something different with their avionics than some other developer, and so they can't predict that every plane will work perfectly. There's no way to predict that a third-party developer will make a plane perfectly until it's tested. And so that's why we're seeing some planes that aren't working properly. And the developers are working feverishly. I know some of them, and some of them are working overtime with extra staff just to make things happen for us. And as you saw, you guys, some of the more complex big tube liners are actually you know, charging because they're spending hundreds of hours to fix things. And you know, that's how it's going, right? Anyway, this is a plane I ported over. I flew this in 2020 and I loved it. We did a lesson on it. There's a YouTube video on it. And I thought I'd bring the livery and the plane over and just see how it flies. And so far, I haven't checked the avionics, but so far the plane looks great. The gear works. I just did a circuit at this airport before the stream started. And I was surprised. I'm surprised because we hear that some planes don't work right. And this one worked just fine moving it over. And I think it was, Andrew, I think it was Mahoney on Thursday night. He said, I moved everything over. 300 gigabytes or 500 gigabytes. He just moved it all. He says it works great. Well, he's having lots of troubles. So I'm not sure it works great. But, you know, he's having success. But I would not move your whole community folder over, you guys. I'm bringing over a few things every week and testing them, making sure they work, making sure the sim runs, making sure that, you know, that's, I don't mind doing that. I can't fly all my planes at once. So I'm bringing over planes as I fly them and see how they go, yeah. So, yeah, good morning, Mike. How you doing? Double check the settings, all players, and show traffic nameplates. These will randomly switch off throughout the day for you. Wow, Mr. Bull, thank you for that. And are you connected to stocks at any point, Mr. Bull Market? And for those of you, yeah, TPH is in chat.
There's a whole bunch of people wandering around their airplanes right now.
That's cool, except watch out. We can hit people now. It's not just the Garys with the tugs, right? Now it's like, oh, it's each of us, right? Grubius is there too. TPH says, good morning. Mike Audio is also in the YouTube chat. How's it going?
Just Tom just ran out into the middle of the runway.
Just Tom? We can't
Mike,
run him over. We need
Mike,
him.
Mike, did you put your parking brake on?
Yeah. Mike, put your parking brake on. I have an announcement, then we'll get flying, you guys. Here's my announcement. Here's my announcement. I'm not ready to show it. Where is it? I got it buried now on about 10 screens. Okay. Let's see, right here. Here's my announcement. I'm really excited about this. I just couldn't believe they could make this happen. You guys remember?
Yeah.
You guys remember Brian from Say Intentions? He's been on our stream a few times. When SayIntentions.ai was a new product, brand new, day one, we had Brian on talking about how it evolved. Then we had Brian on when it got what we thought was mature, and that's it, and that's all they're doing. That was like a million updates ago. Now they've done so many things. They added in tour guides. They added in mentors. And I'm happy to say, you guys, that I am now a mentor in Say Intentions. Is that awesome or what? And I hadn't even tested it yet. Brian announced it yesterday, said, congratulations, you're now a mentor inside Say Intentions. And I haven't even tested it yet, and I want to go test it. And Mike Audio, who's connected to Say Intentions and helps them out a lot, he decided to test it. And so here, I don't know if this will come through. Here's what Mike tested. Here, I'm going to play this. Check this out, you guys. This is what it sounds like.
Hey, Howard, my engine won't start. Can you give me a hand, please?
Sure.
First, check the fuel level. You have about 24 gallons remaining, which should be sufficient. Make sure the mixture is set to full rich and the throttle is slightly open. If it still won't start, check the battery voltage and ensure the ignition switch is on. Let me know what you find.
Ah, perfect. That worked. You are a legend. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. Remember, every flight is a learning opportunity. Keep up the great work. I still can't believe it. That is amazing. That's AI generated using my voice print. So, I mean, you know, we had to set it up. Brian had to do his magic. I had to record, I don't know, a 20-minute segment or something just so that they can get an idea of the inflection of my voice. And then he went and made his magic happen, you guys. It was just so awesome. Anyway, I'm having fun with it just because of the novelty of it, you guys. You know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not as close to yours as Two Tones was, but
Is that right?
yeah, I don't know. Mike, what do you think? Does it seem like it needs a little bit more bass to it or something?
Well, I recorded it using this headset right here with this mic, so it already sounded more like in an airplane. And then I think they add their effects to make it more like in an airplane. So there's going to be no bass at all.
Nick, yes, you can start your engine, leave the brakes off, and jump out of the airplane. Just be prepared to go running after it because it will wander off.
Yeah. So Mike says it's due to the headset simulation. Well, so I already used a headset instead of my studio mic, and then yeah, okay, I see. Yeah. I don't know, Srappa, what it's called, but it's just called Mentor. I mean, Mike says it's as simple as setting a switch for intercom, right?
Yep.
To talk to the mentor, and then selecting your mentor. So I have to go in and learn more, you guys. I mean, this was a great surprise, and I love it, but I got to learn more myself.
Yeah, there's two intercoms. You can have one for your co-pilot and one for other things, and one of the things you can pick is Mentor. And then you can, when you pick Mentor, then you get a drop-down list of voices that you can use for your Mentor. So it is entirely possible that you could have Howard as your mentor and Mr. Murphy as your co-pilot.
See? Let's do that.
Or vice versa, the other way around. Or Brian, because Brian's voice is in there as well.
Hey, Hangar Studio 713 VIP in the house. How you doing, Nick? How's it going? Hey, that's great help that you're giving us, Mr. Bull Market. Thank you for that. Super duper duper. And thanks for the congrats, TPH. Yeah, it's cool. I'm just loving it. I'm just loving it. Yeah, the chaos of flying with Murph next to you. I mean, talk about entertainment, you guys. You got Forder, Mr. Serious, and we've got the knowledgeable and entertaining Mr. Murph that could be in your right seat. Look out. Hey, Captain Harlock, thank you for your resub. I appreciate it. That is so cool. And Nick is just waking up and heard his name called, and his ears were ringing. So you guys, I'm flying the Cal Fire Bronco. This is a fun plane. There's a YouTube video on it if you want to learn how to fly it. It's a beauty. And one thing I like about it, and the reason I selected it, other than testing it here in 2024, is I wanted to see if the reverse thrust would work. Reverse prop in this case, right? And it works like a charm. I came into the runway immediately once the squat switches are activated, pulled on reverse prop from my Bravo throttle quadrant, and the thing just stops on a dime and then starts going backwards. I love it. Yeah. Oh, good idea, Max, because where are we at? 5,200 feet already.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yes, sirree, man. That would have been like, ooh, I can't get anything out of this thing. Let's see. I forget where my RPMs are. I got to have a quick look at this baby. Quick look at this baby. Okay, right there. Better to do this while you're doing the run-up, you guys, because it's hard to adjust your RPMs with mixture at this low RPM. So it's best to actually put your control space in 2024 to put the brakes on, and then do a bit of a run-up and get it up to an RPM level that you can play with, and then set your, well, even with my brake on, it kind of moved. And then now get the most out of your RPMs with mixture. Yep. I'm already getting another 100 RPM right there. 200. There we go. And Fly with Nick says this is a great model. Love it, underrated. Yeah, I agree with you. And I just had so much fun with this. What sparked me about this was when it first came out, I was watching a series with my wife. And now that I'm retired, I can watch some stuff on TV. I used to say I never watched TV because of my career. We're watching a series on TV that's still on now. It's in its next season called Cal Fire. And talk about fun. I mean, it's the dramatic part of it, but what I like about it is the production of the actual aircraft and fires and everything else. They've had a helicopter crash on top of a bar. They had an airliner crash in a field nearby, and they had to go put the fire out. So, it's really, I find it entertaining. It was great. And, Cal Fire is a real thing. And this Bronco is used in a real Cal Fire scenario in California. And a lot of these Broncos are used, and that's the livery that they have. So I really love the fact that we've got the right livery, we got the right plane, and away we go. All right, take my throttle back to idle, leave my mixture where it is now, and rock and roll. We've got ourselves a great big plane up ahead, but I'm guessing that's not the real deal. And I'm going to get out from underneath it here and see if I can get rolling. All right, full power and away I go. And I'll do some circuits around the area. I guess my brakes are still on, maybe. Something's stopping me. I've got full power. Ooh, the plane that's sitting above me?
Hit your brakes and hit your brakes.
I did hit my brakes.
Yeah, turn them on, turn them off again. That's what I had to do.
Again, okay. That's new. I already flew this thing once this morning just to see if it would fly, and it's like chocks maybe, yeah. Dr. No Thumb is in the house. Everybody say hi to Dr. No Thumb. He's a riot. He's going to show us some excellent flying skills. Wow. Yeah, this thing is very responsive. Look at that. And let's do some gear up. Make sure that works. Yeah, baby. It's very sensitive. And this is the kind of... Look at the terrain around here, you guys. Let's see if I can get back out to a normal screen. Whoa. And then we'll come around and see where you guys are. But look at this. This was so gorgeous last Saturday. We're going to continue on where we left off. Gorgeous area to fly in, and that's where we are. And I have nobody in multiplayer. I had all kinds of people on the field. I have nobody now. What happened there? Yeehaw. Okay then. We were saying last Saturday that multiplayer works really well in 24. And I see one plane on there, a great big airliner. I see... Mike Audio, did I see? No, there is some planes. There's just no tags. Okay. Name tags are off, I guess. Let's do...
Or you're too close.
Or I'm not close enough? Is that what you mean? Oh, I see. Too close, I don't see tags? Really? Really? Okay, then. Don't know, you guys. I'm used to looking... I'm used to looking behind and seeing everybody in tags. Okay, I'm good now. Rock and roll. Crashed, me unloading. What? Grubius, what do you got in your sim now? When you're on the ground, your name tag draw distance is severely cut, and you won't show an icon on the map until they are close enough. Severely cut. You have not had a good multiplayer experience in 2024. Last Saturday we flew, we saw everybody, right? We said, wow, it's working great. That's our second or third group fly in this product. But I really do feel like I'm flying alone now. I'm alone again. Naturally. Let's see where I am according to the flight plan. Flight plan's out this way. But let's fly over the airport. Let's do it. I'm having a look at a little map here just to see how it's going. I do see airplanes. In real life, that's what they'd look like. A little tiny spot down there moving around. There's another one over... Oh, there's a shadow of an airliner to my right. Yeah, right there. Okay. So I've got planes, I just don't have tags on. So how did tags come off? I'll bet you anything my tags are off. I'd have to go into settings and find them. Let me just do a quick check for those who also want to do a quick check. Let's just get that set up like that. And we'll just come out of here for a minute. Go to settings. Go to online. And multiplayer. Yep, it's on. It's on. And show multiplayer aircraft in close proximity. Look at this. Why is that off? So it's a good thing to check, you guys. That's what it is, I'm sure. I am sure. Let's see what that does. And we'll see what goes on. Anybody? Anybody? Give it a second. Anybody? Only planes that don't come with the game are the F-117. Really? And the little Stoll home built. What? What airport? All right, so Dr. No Thumb, we're starting at, if you type in exclamation point route, it gives you start and ending airport. All right, I can't see it on my screen. FX something, it's all messed up with flight plan and stuff. I see the big airliner, it's easy to see from the air, but I can't see anybody else. There we go. That's the airport we're starting at. FX November Kilo. All right, let's pull back some propeller now. Go, rock and roll. And let's get me back on track here. We got a whole bunch of us in the sky. We just can't see them all. Getting a message saying I can't load online traffic.
Yeah, I was getting that yesterday. I think it's actually for like AI traffic. It's not multiplayer. Didn't seem to affect anything else after that, though. So.
Well, we can certainly see the bigger planes in the air. I'll head down the flight plan. I'm sure we'll see each other in the air at some point. That's different, you guys. I actually saw everybody on last Saturday when we took off. We saw everybody. Now I see nobody. I see the odd plane, but no tag. Hello, friends. Moo. He said for us to call him Moo, right?
Yep.
I spawned in, told me I had crashed, and spawned me in the air. Huh. Meyer Flyer can see me. All right. I'm heading down toward the flight plan area. I think it's probably down the river, you guys. Down the river. And Noise Boy Mike's got a screen up. I want to show that just so you can see what he's looking at. Okay. I just did it real quick, Mike, but I guess you're resuming now. Are you seeing anybody? This plane rocks. Holy moly. As I head into the valley. Yeah, it's kind of a fast plane, but you know, gotta live up to my name, you guys. Firewall. A keybind for nameplates. That's the way to do it. Money for nothing. Chicks for free. You know. Good song. Let me just see what's going on here. I have.
You have a Thunderbolt on your tail.
I do.
The A10 variant, not the P47 variant.
Ah, I see the cockpit. I don't see the plane. Wasn't that funny?
It's just Tom.
Look at it on my screen. You can't see my screen. Look at my screen.
We're on Mike's screen at the moment.
We have a cockpit of a plane following me. Man, my plane's really rocking. Okay, there he is. He got close enough I could see him. There it is. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The Screamer. That thing with its 2 turbofans when it comes down the line, getting ready to shoot or whatever it's going to do for destruction. It's the anti-tank killer, you guys. That thing screams. The sound of that thing. Have you ever seen one at an air show, you guys? It screams at you. It's cool. It's actually scary to hear it coming. Yeah. Lots of great things, but still lots of bugs. Yeah, Paul, it's true. I got to avoid the Facebook forums because there's a lot of negativity there. But you know, they're justified. They're frustrated. There should be an airport right about here. Why am I not seeing it? Right about here? Right around here. Right around here? No, right about here. I don't know. There's an airport nearby. I'm going to fly over any second now. Right here. Oh, I see this flat area maybe.
You think? Yeah, it's to your left. It's to your left.
Poor just Tom's trying to follow me. He's like, Howard, steady. Steady as she goes, mate.
I'm flying right over top of it, Howard. Just in
Are you?
case.
I'm supposedly flying over top of it, and I'm not
Now
seeing it.
you're actually it's behind and to your left.
I'm just moving. This plane, I didn't realize how fast this plane was, you guys. This plane's just boogieing. Yeah, that flat spot up on the hill. Yeah, that's what it is. Super duper. Anyone coming new into Twitch or new into YouTube to watch what's going on, say hi in chat. And if you're brand new here and you haven't heard of any of us, I'm Howard of ForderLearnToFly. To my left is my co-host Andrew.
Hello.
And we are both Canadians, but right now Andrew is where he lives in the east coast of Canada, and I'm down in Florida enjoying the cold weather here, which means no snow, you know? You know what I mean? Where am I now? Did I make it? I think I'm back at the airport. All right, I better get around to the flight plan. I would presume my autopilot works, but that would be boring, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm really moving. I think I'm really moving. No, I'm not. I'm only under 100 knots. It just looks fast because I'm close to the ground, right? And let's just follow the river. Let's do a Dr. No Thumb, you guys, and just follow the river. I don't see a stall speed indicator on this plane, so let's find out for real. I got to give it a little more power. It feels like it's about to fall out of the sky, so I better take it easy. Look, that's hard on the eyes, isn't it? I better keep it steady. Steady as she goes, mate. We have fun on Saturdays for those who have been not here before. Is that a good sentence? Anyway, if you haven't been here before, we have fun on Saturdays, and we just do a casual fun fly. No rules, no strict, no lessons, no lectures. Let's just have some fun and take a moment of your day and just come fly and do the thing we love to do. You know, that's what it's for. It's Andrew and Howard. I don't know who is the boss. Okay. That's good. Shared responsibility. I like that. Absolutely. But you guys, we've been running this stream for 4.5 years now, and we're having so much fun. We started out on Twitch with 1 follower. Eventually Andrew joined in chat, and eventually he joined in on voice, and I finally convinced him, I think after 2 years, Andrew, right? Finally convinced you to come on video. So, and now he's comfortable on the camera. I've been in front of cameras all my life, so it was not a big deal for me. It doesn't make me nervous, but you know, it just depends what you do in your life, right? A key bind for nameplates. Hey, hello YouTube, Srap says. Expecting another snowstorm. Ole mole. CYOO, it's pretty quiet this morning, yeah. So CYOO, you guys, is Oshawa Airport near Toronto, about 20 minutes away from Toronto by car, to the east. And that's where everything from Buttonville moved over there, probably. Buttonville was my go-to airport. P Delta Bravo knows that airport also, but they've closed it down and plowed it under. Yeah, we knew it was coming, but sad, still sad. I used to have a night school course there to teach on the simulator for pilots before they got into real planes. That was my airport. Oof, I found the sweet spot on this thing. There we go, see? Just like that. I don't know what my RPMs were when that happened, but it was too slow and too low. Better get some gear down and get in that water. Oh no, this isn't a float plane. Put the gear down and get in the water. That's it. Andrew, where are you? What's happening with you, man? What's up?
I'm ahead.
Oh, I thought I would be ahead with this fast plane, right? See if I can get off. Just need to come to Flight Sim Expo again. Yeah, I agree, Charlie. I agree. How are we going to get him there? So stall speed looks to be about 50. No, 60. Yep. I just tested it again and I stalled at 60. All right. Cool. Good test. And one thing that really gets me in the career mode and in the sim is if your mouse, and this happened in 2022, if your mouse is not on your current sim screen, and you guys know I got lots of screens here, if it's not on the sim screen, even your controls aren't responding. Your plane just fades, and that's what happened there. I had clicked away to Little Nav Map, zoomed out to see where we were, and my plane just kind of mushed over and fell. You know, so you got to be careful of that. It happened to me in career mode too. You got to click back on your sim screen to make sure all your controls, what you're doing, is focused on the sim, and that's what got me. It got me. You were sitting at the airport waiting for it to start and the stream didn't show. What? What? What's going on with your system, Paul? I think you need a new system. Okay, Howard, I'll get right on it. You know, Paul, it's too bad that I wasn't still back in Toronto right now. I'd loan you my Xbox. It flies great too. But I can't ship it from here. It's just too costly to do that. All right, let's see where I am. I'm going the opposite way. Okay. I still don't see anybody except just Tom, who was on my tail back then. I still don't see anybody else, and we got all kinds of you here today. So I got to go look at my settings. Find out what's the deal. Like, what's up with that? What's up? And then, let's see. Dr. Notha, Mike is coming in on his screen. Look at that. There he is. In a 172. And you notice he's in a 172 with conventional dials, as we call steam gauges. I see a tag in front of you. I'll see multiplayer working for you. All right. What's the difference? What's the deal, Howard? I bet you it changed me back to live players or something, right? These settings look good. Multiplayer in close proximity, Southeast Asia, blah, blah, blah. Air traffic in career. Oh, that's cool. Air traffic in career. I didn't even know that setting. Okay, you guys don't see my screen, but I'm just trying to figure stuff out. Figure it out, Howard. Just figure it out, man. The other thing I can't test, the all players thing you can't test unless you go back, right? From the pre-flight launch. Yeah, and that's what I did, Groovius, and I made sure I was on all players. But something else. Andrew has one to loan. It worked fine, right, Andrew? And it's Canadian shipping. Oh yeah, Canada Post is on strike. Groovy says, I just started me with no one. I reloaded and set it and I'm good now. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to do that. I do have, I'm gonna say end flight. I do have a fast plane, so I'm gonna catch up with you guys. But let's just see what's
Charlie's
going on.
flying the Cessna 195 business liner.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a good one. That works. Let me see what my flight conditions are. No, I'm still all three. Preset, AI. Well, I don't need AI. Air and marine traffic specific, such as aircraft and boat type, location, behavior will be based on live data. Oh, maybe it shouldn't be AI. Maybe it should be live. All right, let's just have a look here, you guys. What I thought it was straight down the middle, but maybe not. So the weather at the top makes sense. You can preset it or make it live. The one in the middle, air traffic, live, AI, or off. We certainly want one of these two. I'm going to pick live this time. I did have it on AI.
That's not multiplayer. That's
well, flight conditions.
no, yeah, no. The air traffic is not multiplayer. That's AI, sim controlled airplanes.
Right.
Or if it's on live, it's real schedule imported.
Real schedule.
So like
So
with
you
air
don't even
traffic,
need
you
that
can
on, right?
you can turn that off, and it doesn't affect anything multiplayer. Other
Yeah,
than you don't
let's do
see,
that.
otherwise you don't see like airliners at major airports.
And this all players is right. This is what the main thing is right here.
Yeah.
And then,
And make sure you stay off of live time,
right,
because that will put you back on live.
it does say live. Yeah, look at that. There, the red live tag is off. Okay. Could have just turned it off right here, I guess. Well, and now I got to load it up again. Oh, well, here we go. We're learning. That dynamic part of it, the part that, you know, it changes your settings like that, don't like it. Don't like it.
You sure about that, Aaron? I know Ace was saying there last week that even if you went live time, it could screw things up, but
Let's see what happens. Lifetime will change
Yeah.
the players.
Yeah.
And Panamman says lifetime works. It's live weather that doesn't. All right, it's going to put me on the runway in a second here. Let's see what happens. Come on, Forder, you've done this a million times. I see a plane. Don't see a tag. POIs work, and my turn off and on POIs is there. I'll bet you everybody's gone. The other people have to be on live weather. Right. Yeah. All right, rock and roll. Something in the air today in the studio. Look out, Howard. I see a plane parked into a house there. Nice. And that should be good. So, I'm learning with this plane. I'm relearning the plane, you guys. Back here around 50, look out. Fall out of the sky. You would just fall. All right. Gears up.
yeah. Mike, do you want an alternate?
Flaps are up.
The freeware is the
Oh yeah, that's right. There's a freeway.
the was it 207 or 208 freeware off of .to? It's also steam gauge. It's only a 530. It doesn't have the two of them, but
Yeah, Mike, that's good to hear. You've got your panel working.
yeah, that's
Good news.
that's actually, Mike. That's what I'm flying at the moment.
But you don't have Mike's panel, right?
No,
Mike's got a nice panel. I saw it at FS Expo. I saw the booth. I was so tempted to get it, and then I remembered I got too much hardware already.
fly and dive. Good morning.
Fly and dive. You can't pop out the 530. What?
Yeah, the
Oh, you can do the G1000. Huh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
That's funny, Mike. I can pop the one out in the 207. I can't use we can't use our real sim gear stuff right at the moment because it doesn't work.
You can just use the screens, right? And my flight sim builder too. It's recognized in the controls, but I can't dial frequencies and stuff. I can just use the screens, right? I can pop out the screens.
They have to do. They've got to redo their driver stuff and whatnot to work with 24. So.
That's interesting. G1000's fine, but not the 530. Interesting. I do have a 530. I could do some testing, but wonder why that is, you know? Probably older avionics. It doesn't work, yeah. So, let me just test the autopilot here. But what a gorgeous view! It is awesome. This is why we came back here, you guys, to finish the flight plan. Because it's breathtaking. I think autopilot's working. It's looking pretty steady. And I'm going to keep pedal to the metal here and try and catch up to you guys. I'm sure you guys are miles ahead. No, that's not, autopilot's not working. It's locked in, but it's not working. Wow. I get kind of dizzy in this plane. All right, autopilot off. That's better. Yeah, this is the way, this way. This is the way. Back this away. There's one of our POIs right there. I like the automatic, without even mapping the POI on and off. That's really nice. Especially like at Grand Canyon, there's like a cluster of 20 POIs in one place. Really is distracting. So you just pop it off, pop it back on again. Pretty cool. All right, let's go to some more interesting screens, like maybe Mike's screen. Let's see what's happening at Mike's screen with that gorgeous 172 that he's flying while I catch up. Let's see. They're shutting down one of the flight schools that came over from Buttonville due to complaints by a bunch of local residents about the noise. You know, how much noise can a 172 get? You know, when you take a look at all the planes that moved over to Oshawa from Buttonville, a lot of those were float planes that make a lot of noise. When you get those variable pitch props, when you get the ones that have the really powerful some of the float planes I've seen there, when they take off, they cut the air and you can hear them for miles. You know, and you just go, wow, that's just a single engine float plane taken off from Buttonville, and look at the noise he's making. Those are the noisemakers. There's no way a 172 is driving people crazy. And it certainly depends which way you take off, you guys. But right now, I mean, Buttonville closed down, and they're building condos there. Oshawa is got this whole resident area built up all around it. It's crazy, and people are buying houses there and then complaining about the noise afterwards. You know, even if the salesperson says, "By the way, there's an airport nearby." Oh, I love airplanes, and they're the first ones to complain, right? They should just say, "That's life. Move. It's an airport. Hello," you know. I know you can't just shut down flight schools just because someone's complaining, because another flight school will start up. It's not the solution. They just can't take the heat, right? It's too bad. I would bet there's other reasons. They probably weren't making money. Serap says to Paul, I wouldn't wait. Oh, Forder will fly right past you. Firewall's coming. Look out. Are you waiting for me, Paul? That's nice of you, man. 185s with supersonic props are on par with some jets. Yeah, that's true, right? I mean, the Dash 8s out of Toronto Island, you know, people complain about those, but that's life. They don't allow jets at Toronto Island Airport. They only allow prop planes, and so the Dash 8's still in. So's a Hercules 130. Just don't fly when I'm trying to tee off. That's right, right? I love it. I've seen people mess their shot, their first shot, their tee shot. They mess it up. The P-51s were firing up and taking off. And it's like smack. Exit right, you know. I've seen some great golf shots after a plane goes by. And a lot of swearing, too.
So switch to my screen for a sec, Howard.
Absolutely. See them try to complain about noise if you live close to, let's say, Nellis Air Force Base with B-1s. And you know, the military is going to say, too bad, so sad. We have the military to run. You know? Flight school should be saying, too bad, so sad. It's an airport. Hello? You moved close to an airport. You cannot complain. And, you know, they keep building the subdivisions closer and closer, you guys, and it just makes you wonder, right? I mean, what are you going to do with the land, right? Somebody owns it. Somebody has to make money on it. That looks great, Andrew. That looks awesome to see him beside you like that. Look at that livery. That is awesome.
It's unfortunate there's no pilot in it.
Well, you know, he's
camera shy. He's hiding.
He's a stealth pilot. You know, he's a stealth pilot. Yeah.
But you know, that's how close he has to get to me before I start hearing his engine noise.
Am I in the right path? Oh, he took a shortcut. Okay. Yeah, I took a shortcut. I missed one airport completely. Okay, well, that'll work. Probably will catch up with you guys. What do you got in the back, Andrew? I see it says fragile. Easy does it, buddy. What's up? What do you got in there? Mine did that too in C208. Loaded the plan file from my PMS GTN 750 instead of had a full flight plan. The FB didn't send everything to avionics for me.
Yeah, I loaded in this one. I loaded I just did the send to avionics, and it didn't show up on my 530 until I did send to ATC, and then it showed up on the 530. So I think the stuff that's used in the older version has to go through ATC to get it.
So what does Janet in the box mean? There's a deeper meaning there that I'm missing. What does that mean? Mike, you are so witty. Sometimes I just don't get it. I have to have Andrew explain it to me, so I don't get without Janet in the box. Oh, Janet from SI. Okay, see? Yeah. I don't use it yet. I don't use it enough. I use Say Intentions, but I don't use the tour guides, right? I should use them.
Aaron, I would have thought the 208 would have had it too. I mean, I'm flying the 207, which is a freeware off of .to, so I'm assuming this still has the 2020 stuff in it. So, oh God, Mike, I wouldn't take Toby anywhere. That man's crazy.
See, Mike's rung it out well, you guys. I haven't rung it out well enough with all the extra features. I just use it for the normal stuff. And right now I'm practicing with Say Intentions for helicopter to refine that and make sure it works before I start recording videos. So I am using Say Intentions, but I'm testing the real world stuff, right? I got to use the tour guides and the mentors and have some fun.
Did you take a look at that video the link that I sent you?
I might have 1,000 links ago. So
well,
yeah.
I sent it yesterday.
The
Say Intentions.
Oh, right, that one. Yeah, that's on my. That's in my queue. Yeah, it's in my queue. Yeah, that's a great announcement. I'm looking forward to it. Tell everybody what that is, Andrew, because it's a really cool thing.
Yeah, no, Say Intentions is starting missions. They're doing it in modules. So the first module they're releasing should be available to everybody by the end of the year. It's the first one being released to search and rescue, so it's kind of helicopter based. But a number of people have asked if there's any way they can make it so that it works multiplayer and whatnot, so that you can have a couple of people flying together doing the mission.
Cool.
So you could have a fixed wing out doing the search and a helicopter standing by, so when you find the object of the search and rescue, they can send out the helicopter, and the helicopter can come over and pick up the. Now they're not sure if they can do that yet. They think Brian seemed to think they could, but right now it's standard single player. But it is actually, you can be sitting there at your airport and dial up. I forget what the frequency is, but there's a specific frequency, and you just say, I'm sitting here ready for a mission, and they will actually generate based on your airplane and where you are and the time of year and the weather. The system will generate a mission for you. So it's going to be kind of interesting.
Thanks for your following there, Dev. How's it going? How to manage your fuel mixture right now. That's cool, Mike. So what he's talking about, you guys, for those who didn't hear it earlier when I showed the one clip that Mike made, he's using the mentor function of Say Intentions. And the mentor function, he's picked me as the mentor for this moment. And he's asked the mentor how to manage his fuel. And my voice is coming through and telling him how to manage all that. So it's pretty cool. That's why we're chuckling. There it is again. I put my gear down, but it
Barrowhawk,
didn't even
yes.
register.
Yes, this is the freeware 207.
Wow, I don't get that. My gear was working. There it is. I had to flip it a few times. Okay. Huh. I was going to do a touch and go, but not going to happen.
Well, maybe Barrowhawk, maybe you're right. Maybe it is the 208. I can't remember. I have the 207, but I don't remember. I don't know if I switched it over. Maybe it is stock plane. I can't remember
There's
now.
an airport right there. See the problem, you guys, when you have so many airplanes? It's like, I think that's the one I have.
Well, of the ridiculously high list of planes I have for the sim, I've only got 7 or 8 switched over right at the moment. So I was quite happy. I did a flight yesterday and one the day before with my Tiger Moth, and it seemed to work just nice. So I was quite happy with that.
That's the test. If Tiger Moth works, we're good. Yeah, it's somewhere around here. I know there's an airport here somewhere. Or maybe it's over here.
It's interesting. Srap's tag says he's flying the 172 and the 208.
Now there's a feat.
Because it says 172 SPG 1000 cargo, and then the next spot is the C208.
All right, I'm getting close to stall. Let's see if I can pull this off without stalling. They don't show a white arc for flaps, you guys, like a lot of planes. It's close to stalling, yeah. Oof, stalling right there. That's now 90 knots. Okay, so 90 knots with flaps. Okay then. That's so hard on a plane. I guess I should pull up a chart that says what the speeds and feeds are of this plane. Man, that should have been okay at that speed. All right, keep it above 90 knots for everything. Got it. Such as the Caribou. Yeah. The Caribou. I have the Caribou sitting in my plane lineup, but I didn't put it in the community folder. So could they have brought that over for me? I don't know. I don't know how it's there because I didn't move it over yet. It must be a famous flyer or something, right? That's why it's there. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, keep it above 100, Howard. Got it. Hey, Dr. No Thumb is up in the air. I was putting his name and the word cam together. Dr. No Cam. Happens, right? Look what he's flying. That's definitely a Robinson helicopter because of the tall shaft on the rotor. Probably the R66 by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's too big for the 22.
Yeah, and I think it's too big for the 44 too. It's 44 or 66. I think it's the 66. Probably says it right on the tail. Just look at the tail, Howard. I think I'm going to get back on track. Or 66, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's an easy way to set that. Yep, nope, this is the 207A Station Air 8. Just bring up the tab and go to the airplane. Or bring
Right.
up the
That's handy, yeah.
and go to the airplane tab. It tells you what you're flying. If you don't remember.
So Mr. Billmargus says best flying helicopter in the game. I haven't tested that yet. I'm going to test it because I'm not happy with the others. And I've been finessing the controls, you guys. I mean, for the certification lesson on Tuesday, I will talk about helicopters. I might even demonstrate the Cabri. I can get it under control, but it's certainly hard to do. So that's interesting to know that. Thanks for that. So the Berryhawk's flying it at the moment, right? Yeah, so Mr. Bomar, you're saying the Cowans don't work? I haven't moved my Cowans over. I own them all. And you're saying that they are not ready, or they're going to be ready, or they're... I thought they made a blanket statement that they were all ready for 24. And a free Cessna 185. What? Where do you get that? Is that
It's the next one of the, no, the free 182 is the next famous flyer. Local Legends is it's the first of the freeware ones that they're giving us for free, and then there's the one that comes with the Brazil World Update.
So this is the apology airplanes that they're giving us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's two more that they haven't decided on what they're going to be yet. So.
Huh. Maybe we can all make suggestions. Maybe they're waiting for feedback, you guys. You know? So you guys tell me what airports you're at. Oh, I'm heading to an airport nobody's at. Okay. Let me know how far you are in the flight plan so I can at least start looking for traffic. Berryhawk. Why is that? I'm not happy with airplane heaven either. Of course, then again, I'm only talking about their shipping of the collector's edition, but they still haven't got it.
That was Aerosoft.
Was that with Aerosoft? Or that was Airplane Heaven? Okay, it was
It was
Aerosoft.
Aerosoft.
Okay. Airplane Heaven. What have we got with Airplane Heaven?
Spitfire, Hurricane.
Most of the group behind me? Really?
P-51.
All right, let's see. I am at... What about FXSH? Where are you in the relation to that airport, Andrew? Are you close? Are you past it?
Probably past it. I'm just making the turn at Kilo Alpha.
All right. Don't know where that is. Kilo Alpha. Kilo Alpha. I don't even see it on my list.
It's probably the top of the flight plan. It's the one that makes the big sharp left-hand turn and starts heading south again.
Oh, way down there. Okay, so you are way ahead of me. All right, give us the status, you guys, some of you in chat, where you are. I'm going to just do a circle here until I find out where everybody is. So Dr. No Thumb's heading for SH. Okay, so that's near me. AH. China just gave up on their Asobo collaborations to the point Jorg apologized for the 707. And the Caravel has essentially been scrapped. Yeah, the 707, I made it work, you guys. It's just the avionics weren't working so well. I couldn't do an ILS. I did one successful ILS, and then I couldn't do it again in the 707. I still made the YouTube video for it, so we could at least get a handle on it. But yeah. That's it. Mike, you always make me chuckle. You make me chuckle, man. Everyone on your GTN 750, even though I don't see any name tags in the sim. Wow. So Supertie's asking Berryhawk, where did he get that news from? So, yeah, it's good to know. This is good, you guys. It's great that we have a community that can contribute what they've heard, right? So Mr. Bull is north of FXMA. FXMA? FXMA. Okay, so I'm a couple airports ahead of you, so is Dr. No Thumb and I. Most are coming up on SH. Alright. SH is behind me. Okay, so let's see how far back. Okay, right there. Okay, I'm heading back that way. And because we're out in the beautiful countryside, we got some beautiful countryside music. You know what I mean? That's cool that the EFB shows people beyond 5 nautical miles. That is a great idea. I'm going to pop mine up and see what it looks like. It's tab, right? Yep, tab. Okay. I do want to mention, you guys, that Say Intentions does have an ability to be right in the tablet too. And there it is. Is that cool or what? They're so on top of stuff. They're really moving. They're moving. So where would I find the map here somewhere? Maybe I'll go here. That's aircraft. Flight planner? Probably here. Here. There we go. That's what I want. Can I get that full screen maybe? Recenter. Map settings. Nearest airport. Profile view. Flight information. Huh. Let's see if I can get a full view here. There we go. Look at that. Zoom out a little. Ah, look at all the airplanes. There you are, you guys. I see you. This is great. Thanks for the tip, you guys. That's what we're going to start doing from now on. Just to make sure we're in the right area. Yeah. Stuck on ADS. Stuck on ADS. Oh, ads. Sorry. Ads. Stuck on ads. Why are you stuck on ads? Huh? Why are you stuck on ads? I don't know. I don't know. All right, I should be able to come back here and find you guys. All right. I'm going to go to the airport and we'll see how it goes from there.
Do you have nameplates turned off?
No. Yeah, SRAP, I opened up the EFB. I went to this area here. I actually just, let's just start over. Let's go over here. You on my screen? Yeah. And we'll move that up so we can see it away from Andrew's head there. I went over to here, Flight Planner, and I just kept clicking away on the left menu until I finally, that one I liked because I'm sort of there. And I said, can we make that bigger? I just went down the list until I found a bigger screen. Huh. And now, just a minute. Well, guess I didn't. I don't know what I did there. I was on this screen and somehow.
And then click on that button. Go up, click on the flight plan button, and then click on it again.
Oh, the same one. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Click it twice. Toggle it. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. And now recenter. There's a recenter
Yeah,
here.
because
Recentering
if you
aircraft.
have
There we
no
go.
buttons on the left hand side, if none of those are highlighted, then all you get's the map.
All right. So airplane heaven. Okay, that's interesting how you're explaining it. Yeah. All right, there's an airport back this way. I'm going to land there and see how the traffic looks. And then once you've got this on your EFB, you can just use your mouse wheel. Oops. Use your mouse wheel to zoom in and out. So there we are. Don't click with the left button. Just trying to move it so I can see more, but I guess I just zoom out. Here we go. Beautiful. Should be down here somewhere. And normally you would see a cluster of people, you know? Oh, they're right below me. Yeah, I'm right over top of the airport. Okay. And this is the way to go to keep going, you guys. I'm going to come back to the airport. So while that's happening, let's just go to escape, settings. I got nameplates on, I'm sure. Online. Show multiplayer in close proximity. Multiplayer's on. Says live weather's on again. See this, you guys? Why does it do that? Somebody explain that to me. It says live weather, and that's probably the problem. I didn't pick live weather. I picked a different weather. Air traffic and career, sure. Aircraft type, traffic type. Real-time online, AI offline, off. I don't know. What do you guys think? Real-time online? Don't know.
I would say probably in this neck of the woods, real-time online or AI online or off probably wouldn't make any difference.
Okay. So live weather I've got off now. Multiplayer. Let's see if that works. It's a keybind. Toggle nameplates. So what's the keybind? You got to make it?
Is it Alt F2? I can't remember now.
Why South Asia for multiplayer? Yeah, Expo, thanks for saying that. We've used that for 4.5 years. For 4 years we've used it because we had so many troubles with multiplayer in 2020 using the USA servers. Microsoft did the same thing, Microsoft Official, and they're still on Southeast Asia.
Yep.
We found it was the most reliable server. I've got somebody with me, it's great. It was the most reliable server out of all of them for keeping people connected and they're not disappearing and all the rest of it. So it might change now. Maybe their model's different. You know, obviously I'm having troubles today. I never had troubles before now. I always saw people. When we did our group flies, we saw people. Thursday night we were flying, we saw people. So I don't know. It feels like I'm gonna fall here. Let's get back into here. Oh, I'm above stall here. So I'm just flying around the airport, looking for people. I'll probably just come in for a landing and then I'll figure stuff out. Something going on. I see one person's cockpit only, not even the whole plane.
Yeah, that's just Tom. That's just Tom and the A10.
Right. But the A10, I mean, do I have to install it to see it? What's going on there?
Shouldn't have to. Everybody has it
Yeah, that's what I thought.
because it's
should see the whole thing.
standard now.
Why am I seeing just a cockpit?
I had it when he was flying on my wing. I had it most of the time. The whole plane was there, but every once in a while, the airframe would disappear and it was just the cockpit. Then it would come back again.
See that? I'm at 50, 60, 70. I'm right near stall. Yeah, there's a stall light. Look at that. I'm gonna stall it. Don't fly it. Stall it. Yeah, that's better. I'm above 100. Nice. Where's the strip? Right here? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Let's do it here then. Yeah, I see a plane down here. Nice. All right, let's put it into reverse. I'm not even going to put brakes on. Watch this. It looks like brakes are on for some reason. That's funny. Don't put the brakes on. Don't put the brakes on. Oh no, that's funny. Look at this thing. It's so stolly. This is not right. I don't think it would take off on that little tiny speed. Definitely comes off the ground fast, right? That reverse works well. She's just above stall. Look at that. You can't zoom in out when you have your EFB popped out on a different monitor. Oh, really?
You can, but you have to click in
have to
whatever
click
you
it.
want to. Yeah.
Right?
If you pop it out and you want to zoom, you click in the EFB. Just don't forget to click back in the
out,
sim screen
right.
when you come back.
Which is the problem I have as a streamer, because I have to click the OBS screen, so does Andrew. I have to click the little map and then come back. I got to make sure I keep clicking back on the main screen. But, you know, we used to have that problem with 2020. I'm just wondering why.
It went away after a while.
It went away, so I guess they
forgot to fix it again, I guess.
You would think your physical hardware would still react fine with the sim, because even if you click on a different screen, right? Interesting.
My kid, I did it last week. I popped it out, dragged it off on my second screen, and if I clicked in the screen on the EFB, everything worked the way it was supposed to, but I had to make sure I clicked back on the sim screen to work and do anything else.
This almost sounds like Travis picking. Anybody know what that is? You know what that is, Andrew? Travis picking. It's a style of finger picking. It's that Chet Atkins used a lot too. Tommy Manuel, all the great guitar acoustic players. But of course, Travis kind of invented it. Right? Yours works correctly. That's cool.
Sometimes.
We are frontiers in the new sim. 8,000 feet, you guys. Trim it accordingly, if you know how. Gonna get down a little further. Playing guitar a lot recently. Cool. Nice. DNH just subscribed. Cool. Picked the wrong plane for this flight. Well, land at an airport, pick another one, right? We can do that. Why is that? Is it too fast? Is it what's the criteria? What happened, man? What happened? Tell us about it. We recommend the Wright Flyer. Are we going to do a group fly with the Wright Flyer, you guys? Are we going to do a competition or something? And you're right, Panaman. Grand Caravan loves the Mountain Air. Yeah, it is definitely a plane that they use. Yeah.
You're right, Mike. It doesn't. I just tried it. It doesn't zoom on mine either. I'm sure it did last week, but
Yeah, just wait another week, Andrew. There'll be a patch. I shouldn't say that.
Monday.
That's kind of mean, isn't it?
Monday, Tuesday. The only thing I don't like about this plane is I have to keep an eye on my fuel. And I've just lost a fuel gauge. Oh, nope, the needle came back. Because I have to actually...
like in real life, Andrew? Yeah.
Well, no, it doesn't have a both. It has a left, right, and an off.
Oh, I see.
So I have to actually switch tanks periodically.
What plane is that? It doesn't have
It's
a crossfeed?
It's a Cessna 207, and it doesn't have a both.
It's a high wing. It should have
It's
a
a high
crossfeed.
wing. Yep.
Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm
It
surprised
doesn't have
at
a both. It just has a left, right, and
Yeah.
off.
Twin Beach is doing fine for Mr. Chlorinated. Nice. We love the Twin Beach. Right, Charlie? We love the Twin Beach, especially with the Denark add-on. And it works fine in 24, I think. I tested it, if I remember.
Competition, but yeah, problem with that Exponent Mage. I don't know if the Blériot is available anymore. There hasn't been anything from the company that did that and the 247 in like a year, 2 years anyway. Yeah, don't you hate when that happens? That's the silly part with this plane is you got left on the left and right on the right, and off is in between them.
That 5 nautical mile thing you get, oh, it's unstable here. That 5 nautical mile thing, you guys, that's, I don't see people within 5 nautical miles. I was right at the airport too, so there's something messed up here. What did I mess up? Messed up something. Let's go back to Dr. No Thumb's not broadcasting. Okay. Mike is. Say what's happening with Mike. What's up? What is up? And it's not centered on the plane again, huh? There we go. Dr. No Thumb is streaming. There we go. Okay, it's not showing up on my preview screen. Huh. Sorry, Dr. No Thumb. I didn't go to your screen because I didn't see anything coming through. But it is coming through, so we'll stay there for a minute, yeah. Most underutilized part of my hand, right hand, last bone, is developing arthritis. Ooh, yeah, that arthritis thing, right. Tell me about it. It's one of the reasons we go to Florida, you guys, for the winter. My wife is almost non-functional completely in the cold with her arthritis. She was an athlete all her life, so it really flares up in old age. And my arthritis is getting to me too, so I golf when I can now, play pickleball when we can. Now that we're in the warmth, we can do more of that. Dr. No Thumb, you're going to make me go fly that helicopter. I know it. After what you guys are saying about it, I like it. I like it a lot. So TPH, other than Srap and Noiseboy Mike and Mike Audio, anybody else in chat with you? What's happening? Hi YouTube, what's happening? Anybody here with us? Say hi. I noticed that in Twitch we have great interactivity in chat. In YouTube, doesn't seem to be much of that going on, and I don't know if it's something I need to encourage or if it's just the nature of YouTube. Hey SimCheck, how you doing? How's it going? SimCheck, nice handle. Yeah. Control settings and search for nameplates and make a keybind for toggle nameplates. Huh. You have to do that? Because I didn't have to do that till now. All right. I'll take your advice, Dr. No Thumb, while we're watching you do some fancy flying. Fancy, man. Look at him go. Always has good flying. You know what I mean? Get Andrew and I out of the way there and play him some good music. What should we play him, Andrew? Like heavy or light, or what do you think? How about we'll go back to the old days? Because he doesn't have the fastest aircraft going right now, so, you know, we'll try that. Control settings, search for nameplates, got it. That's what I'm working on. Toggle nameplates, Alt+2, yeah. You're right, Andrew. Alt+2. Paul says I may switch back to 2020. For today's flight, go for it. Yeah, Pano man, no kidding. I see tags. Thanks, Dr. No Thumb. Thanks a lot. I got tags back. man, that's how you play a saxophone. That's how you fly a helicopter when you're not worried about your life. Boom. And Rumpelzuck, I see on the runway. I'm coming in. Don't know which way to approach. Dun dun dun. Cha cha cha. VIP's coming in for a landing. I'm going in too. Tickle those ivories. Wow. Look at him kicking up the dust. Get any lower? Jeez. Guy's got nerves of steel. Thanks, Rap, for the plug. That's it. That's what's happening Tuesday. Come and join us, everybody. Do, do, do. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Thanks, Dr. No Thumb. That was awesome. Awesome, man. We'll come back to you as we move around. And I have tags. Look, as simple as that, you guys. I never had to turn them on or off. I know I can turn off POIs with a simple click on my yoke, but I didn't know about the Alt and number 2. The Alt key and number 2 turns on tags, and it works. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so Paul's having troubles for group flights in general. Nothing seems to be working. So, Paul, you did the lesson. We did our lesson on photography, and we actually saw each other, even in photography mode. We saw each other on the field, in the pyramids, right? So, interesting. You weren't having trouble then. Huh.
Well, Paul says you saw him, but he never saw you.
And there goes Just Tom in whatever that is he's flying. Look at him. It's supposed to be passive aircraft piston 1 engine. A Sobo passive aircraft. Okay. That's what he's flying. Okay then. Yeah. So the career mode session, you guys, it's going to be strategies for moving ahead, for making money, for getting the value out of the lessons. Really, there are some people that are plowing through only the exams and they're fumbling through them until they pass, so they can move on and get to the next level, so that they can actually make YouTube videos. If you go through all the lessons like I am, if you go through all the missions to build your cash like I am, there's no way you can make it to airliner yet, you know. But they're doing it. Anyway, we'll talk about it, right? So Paul says, I can't get out of live time. It's checked but grayed out. So that means you got it. Maybe did you try the slider, right? And Mahoney says, I'm doing career freelancer jobs in Florida. What a nice area to fly. So flat. It's absolutely true. But look out for those thunderstorms in the afternoon, always. As the heat, more in the summer, but as the heat builds up, every afternoon, Disney, if you go to Disney, you guys, in central Florida, 20 minutes from my home here. If you go to Disney, you'll notice that all the concrete walking areas are all actual water troughs with big high curbs on the sides. When they have a thunderstorm in the afternoon, it's torrential, and they bring a large volume of water. Everybody exits into all the shops. The water goes whoosh down into the retention ponds, and then away they go. They come back out, and sun is out, and away they go. Well, flying in that stuff, you got to fly around it. You see the thunderstorm coming, you get out of the way, of course, right? So it's all flat, but there are some challenges for sure. This is the view I should have right here. Look at this. We're taking a pause right here, you guys, at whatever this airport is. This is KA. So it's Fox X X-ray Kilo Alpha is where we are. And Srap, thanks for handling that in both chats. You're so good, man. I appreciate you staying on top of all that. I don't think you have to be at the same time to see others. Right now, I just pick whatever time, so I got a nice blue sky and I see everybody, right? Now I'm seeing everybody. Look at this. So cool, so cool. And then you look over at Andrew's screen, he's seeing everybody. Look at that. That's how it works. That's how it's supposed to work. It's no fun flying alone, you know what I mean? Unless you're putting it on autopilot and reading a newspaper, you know what I mean? What's a newspaper, Howard? Yeah, it's a good place to refuel. Let's do that. I know, Howard's talking about newspapers. What's with that? How do we refuel now? I don't see a refuel button. Ooh, maybe the EFB, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the EFB. Flight performance checklist. Yeah, we're gonna learn something.
Flight performance.
Flight performance. Mass and balance. There we go. Fuel. Wow, it's a few clicks away, isn't it? Oh yeah, I remember this screen now. So
Yeah,
I see.
And just when you do it, don't forget to say send to aircraft,
Oh yeah.
or nothing
Or
happens.
load in aircraft, it's called.
Or
yeah.
load, yeah.
I'm going to show you
Because
guys
if
on the
you
screen.
don't, you can adjust your fuel level, but if you don't click that load to aircraft, nothing happens.
Let's find this again. So, aircraft button here, so you can see what your aircraft is. Flight performance. Mass and balance. And move over one to fuel in the middle. And I guess I've been flying on my left auxiliary and right auxiliary tanks. And my externals. All I gotta do is flip over to main and I'm good. But while I'm here, I might as well put some fuel in. I could probably just put a number in, right? Instead of 10, maybe it can hold 60. I don't know. What changed? Oh, can't use backspace. Okay then. Backspace is the outside-inside view. Okay then. Let's try 40. Oh yeah, so you can just type a number. There we go. Huh. 40. I guess 40 is a max. Yeah, because it already had 20. I see how it works. But I just have to find my switch and move it to main. I can see now. Load in aircraft. Boom. Check mark at the top says loading of your aircraft was successful. I like it. I don't get to experiment with this stuff, you guys. I'm busy making lessons. So I got to get in and play more instead of working. So now Paul says, okay, so now Howard can see me, but I still can't see anyone else. What did we used to do when that happened in 2020? I see Mike Audio, there's Grubius, Rumpel, Chalk, Max Fly, players here, Mike Flyer, Mr. Chlorine, and Ben64. Someone just came over to the right here. Who are you? Code name something.
Well, that was nice of him,
Codename
Mike.
6.
Yeah.
What's that?
You just said Mike's landing was absolutely stellar.
Did I? The mentor guy, right? So if he's still, like he's still tuned in, I mean, there's no frequencies, right? So it's the intercom thing, right?
Yeah.
So he's just there commenting when he feels like it. Is that how that works? I don't know the whole mechanism yet, right?
Well, you set up. You've got an
Codenames-
intercom. Yeah, you have an intercom button for
Yeah.
intercom 1
His
and
intercom.
intercom 2.
You talk to him whenever. I see, yeah. But did he just, out of the blue, tell you had a great landing? All right, so Mike says, see the DM. So I'm learning, you guys, and I'm going to be showing more of it. I'm going to be diving into it and spending hours and hours to make sure I can understand it completely inside out, and then I'll do a lesson on it, right? And that's what we're going to do, you guys. You're going to see more say intentions in our sessions, especially in our training sessions. And the features are coming at me faster than I can discover them. So there's codename 6 coming at me going, Howard, I'm over here. Do not run me over. Just Tom's out on the field too. You guys, do not hit these guys. These are valuable people in our stream. So you just asked him how your landing was. Okay, Mike, so it's got to be prompted, right? You got to actually say something and then you hear that. That's cool. That is cool, right? One more time. Do I want live or all players? Good point, Paul. Paul's getting back up to speed, you guys. What does he need?
All players.
So I thought the middle one, right?
Yep. I think it's
In
the middle.
In the multiplayer at the bottom, he wants the middle.
Basically, if you don't have to, stay away from anything live. Except for traffic, I don't think that affects anything else. But players or weather will, or time will do nasty things if you're trying to group fly.
Yeah, so Paul, a few of us have had that problem, right? So we go to the main menu, we came back in, it resets it back to real time for some reason, right? So, not sure how we stay away from that. We got people over there helping Just Tom. They're all over him. Look at them. Why do they all look the same? I thought you could pick your own avatar clothes. Everybody's in yellow. It's a yellow day.
Yeah, it's multiplayer. It picks it picks certain things, I think, for avatars. So you know everybody has their own avatar, but in multiplayer you don't necessarily see what the other person has picked. You just see an avatar.
Maybe we just have to jump out of the plane, and then we'll see them properly. You know, because we've seen them properly before. All right, fuel switch in this baby. Boy, I have to think back to when we did the lesson. Way back, I'm telling you. Fuel switch. Let's have a look. I'll look at that while we look at some other flying going on here, like maybe Dr. Notham. Nope, he's on a menu screen. All right, maybe Mike. Mike's on the field. Did you put your parking brake on, Mike? He's going to get tired of us reminding him, right? Oh, here it is right here. AATR.
Max T, yeah, that could be.
That looks like a brake. Pink. Oh, that's a brake. Don't turn that off. Yeah, don't turn that off. Probably on the floor. Probably right here. Dun, 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 dun. Anybody remember where the fuel is? Here we go. It's over here. Fuel gauge select. Dun, 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 dun. Nope. No. Oxygen configurator. Good. I got oxygen. That's good. All right. How do I get to my main fuel tanks? Maybe over here. I don't remember. Mike's new call sign is parking brake. Or just brake. Yeah. How you doing, brake? Ignition and unfeather. Yeah. Start. I don't actually see a fuel switch. You know what I mean? Nope. Nope. Usually it's on the floor because it's a gauge. Oh, it could be in the ceiling, right? It is a high wing plane. right? Film selector. Oh yeah, film, right. That's cool. I'm reacquainting myself with this plane. So cool. Except for fuel selector. Mike, can you ask your mentor where the darn fuel selector is? That does it. That does it. I'm gonna have to do something here. Let's see if I can pull this off. Over here, apps. Say intentions.
Charlie, if you go to settings and go to general and then graphics, then global rendering quality, go all the way to the bottom. Your characters quality, all your quality, your two qualities, and your air traffic, road traffic, turn those all up to ultra. Apparently this makes a difference for multiplayer.
Yeah, Dr. Notham typed that in. How does he type this stuff while he's doing all that fancy flying?
I have no idea.
It's pretty amazing.
Unless he's doing voice to text or something and he's just saying it.
Maybe that's it, yeah. Maybe it's voice to text, right? Doodly-doo-doo. That's so funny. Look at that. Take a picture. Who are we on? Mike's camera? Yeah, take a picture, Mike. That's cool. All right, intercom.
Oh, he's not. He's on the runway right now.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, I'm going to see if I can get the intercom working and then go take a look at this. Flight. Do-do-do-do-do. My glider engine just died on the runway. No worries. We'll go through you. Okay, there's my, let's see.
Paul, yeah, you have to be like within, I think it's 5 miles to actually see the airplane, but you can see the tags from farther out.
All right, so it's in here now. All right, I'll have to play more with this mic. Can't get say intentions happening. Okay.
Are you using the
Whoever blinks first
in the tab?
Yeah, and then I did. I opened up the client, and the client
Yeah,
then
because you have to have the app running, for
Yeah.
the thing in the EFB to work.
I couldn't even get to the mentor section again, so who knows? I'll figure it out. You don't show this stuff, you guys, until you play with it a couple times. But whoever blinks first wins. That's funny. Dun, 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 dun. All we need now is a campfire. Yep. Yeah, Mike, we'll play more with it. I'm gonna get into it like in a big way. Like dive in, get to know every screen, get to know every configuration. But also, when you show stuff off, you want to also know what to do if something goes wrong. So you can't just know a product. You got to know how to work it if there's something not working the way you want. So yeah, I'll work it. I'll get there. We'll do it. We'll do it off screen. Figure it out. Have some fun with it. It's just a new thing. Actually, Say Intentions isn't new, you guys, but every new feature they bring out, I got to go ring it out when it happens. Got to spend some more time than I am. I'm just up to my ears. When you make lessons, you guys, you spend days and days because you got to get to know stuff inside out, right? So that's the thing. I'm making lessons and it's taking up too much time when I should be playing. Go play, Howard. Because, the whole career thing takes a lot of time. And so I really bit off a lot on that one. because if you want to show any kind of progress or show people what to do, then you got to go through a lot. So that's kind of taken up too much time. So we shall work it. All right, now on my screen, I got people too. Look at this, and they're all crouched down. Tell us how you did that again. Look at this. We just need a campfire now. That's funny. It's almost like, you know, when I was DJing, you guys, and once in a while I still DJ for fun, you know, for communities. And, you know, there are some songs where people gather in a circle. There are some songs where they actually all throw their hats in the middle. And this is what this reminds me of, is when you play some of those songs. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And Grubia says, okay, who else is too old to get up from kneeling? I'll put up my hand. That's pretty cool. Oh, we got a plane in front of my camera. Okay, then let's move over to Andrew. And then we should take off, eh? How far are we in the flight plan? Let's see, have a look. All right, let's give you guys an idea where we are. Some of them just blocked my view. They just pulled right in front of my plane. But I'll come back to this. Let's have a look at this. So here's where I'm parked. Here's where a lot of us are. That's where you're seeing everybody crouched down. Look at this waterway up here. Oh, that's pretty. We should have gone that way. We're going to continue on down this way. No valleys here unless you follow this curve here, which I didn't when I made the flight plan. And we still got to go to there, over lots of mountaintops to there. We still got a lot to go. And there's our final resting spot. I shouldn't say it like that because that could mean we've crashed. Our final destination is FXSM. That's where we're headed. So we still got a lot to go. We better get off the ground. Everybody break up the circle. Let's go. Time to go. And you can see, oh, I thought I pressed Mike's screen. There we go. You can see Mike's following the action as everybody breaks up and heads to their plane. And at the destination airport, we will get out, stand in front of our plane, and we will take a shot. And maybe we should go in and change the settings so that we got the kind of screens like Mike has, right? That was in ultra characters or something. You said it, Andrew, and Dr. Notham mentioned it.
Yep.
Global rendering quality, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
and all the way down to the bottom, it's not the last ones, it's like 4 or 5 up from the bottom. There's 2 of them, character and air traffic quality. You set them all both to ultra.
All right, so let me show it on my screen. How do we get to global rendering? The drop-down menu for global rendering. Drop-down menu for global rendering. Okay, where do we go from here? There's no drop-down menu for global rendering. So we go in here somewhere. You said 5 from the bottom or so. Oh, right here, the very bottom. Okay, very bottom is global rendering. Drop-down, got it. And you said something about 5 from the bottom, so way down here somewhere.
Something like that. There's
Character quality, right
if you
there.
scroll all the way to the bottom of the list. Yep.
Ultra, there we go. Look at that.
Character and traffic.
Traffic airport or AI,
Yep.
road, sea, fauna. Hey, why don't we turn up the fauna?
I put them all on ultra, but okay.
There we go. Yeah, it's worth looking in. I didn't realize so many were set for ambient occlusion. Wow, that's impressive. Constant contact shadows. Okay. Light shafts. Depth of field. Motion blur. I don't think we need motion blur, do we? Anyway, there's some settings to play with, you guys, that we haven't played with. Wow, Howard hasn't played with it yet. Look, I love how they put in the flight plan above your head there. That's just like in the missions. When you do missions, you guys, you can just follow the flight plan, follow the arrows for now. Look at everybody at the airport. Phlox is here. Phlox is at the airport. Thanks, Dr. Notham, for putting it in chat so we can go back and just read it. And maybe we can copy that and throw it into YouTube chat, right? Phlox is in the house. Air traffic is planes model matching. Oh, nice. Maybe that's what I needed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's go have a look, mate. Who's parked in front of me anyway? Ah, that's why I'm seeing white. Okay then. Yep, people are looking like people now instead of yellow. Yeah, yeah. That's a nice setting, you guys. Love it. Hey, we're learning stuff. You know what I mean? That's why we have a group. That's why we have a community. We learn from each other. Foxy Chiller says, Forder, please come look at my aircraft. You don't have to yell, honestly. You need to restart the flight to make it work? Oh, I didn't. Mine are
No,
not.
usually if it's something
not
that
yellow
requires a
characters,
restart,
no,
it will
yeah.
tell you that before you when you make the
Yeah,
change.
that worked
When
for
you
me.
when you're backing out to the main screen to it when you save it, if it's something that usually requires a restart, it should tell you.
So Foxy, where is your plane? Max Fly, Mike Audio, Grubius. I won't be able to see your sim screen. That's a special setup from some of us that are flying here. I can't just go and look at your screen.
Yeah.
But I can try to look at your plane. Mike Audio, Grubius, Skinflints, Floxtrot's right there to make the generic planes model match. Right? Need to restart for the plane. Okay, model match, I see. So Foxy Chiller, Foxy Chiller, Foxy Chiller. I guess I got to go to drone camera here. Foxy's plane is insane. Cool. All right, let's find out where he is.
Yeah, that could be too, Dr. No Thumb. Yeah, because that was a multiplayer fix sometimes, was switching, changing servers, and then coming back.
Max Flying, Maya Flyer, Ben, P Delta Bravo. Hey, Paul, I see you on the tarmac in front of us. There's Foxy Chiller. So I'm not going to see your insane plane. Who's got a picture of Foxy with his insane plane?
Yeah, Max, that could be because he doesn't have the settings turned all the way up without restart. So Paul sees it. You streaming, Paul? Maybe we could see your screen.
He had so many troubles he might not be streaming. There's Paul's screen. No, he's not streaming yet. Look at this, you guys. Dr. No Thumb put the campfire in front of everybody. Awesome. Nice work. You see it? Oh, look at there. He's
yeah,
behind.
okay. He's in the electric.
He's in the new electric. Well, all of us have that, right? Don't we all have that by default? Oh, it depends on the version. Right. Right. He's coming forward, you guys. Here he comes. Or he's going out onto the runway. Look at that baby. Look at that baby. Yeah, I've already had requests, you guys. Look, he's running over to help. I've already had requests. Look at that. He goes underneath. I've had requests to learn this airplane, but you know, there's a lot of stuff you can learn on your own now, you guys. You might not need me on Tuesdays. But you know, this is an awesome plane. I want to get into it. I want to get this thing. Because there's 3 new ones. We knew about this back in the tech preview in look at this getting back into his helicopter. In the tech preview in Grand Canyon, we knew about the new planes that Got Friends were working on. The new electrics. So pretty cool stuff. And Mr. Chlorinated says, is someone in the pits? Is there pits around? We should like take off, eh? It's so nice to see everybody in multiplayer. I love it. I love it. I love it. Super Ty, thanks for saying that. I guess we can figure out where I should be focusing more on, not moron. Because, you know, we can't just learn a new plane. Some people they start yawning because they've already learned it, right? So we just have to figure out where I go next. Where do I go from here, right? All right, time to get out of here. Look at the crowd of people. Holy moly, man. Can I zoom out? Can't zoom out. No default view? No. Okay, let's do this then. All right. That's definitely a helicopter. That's Dr. No Thumb's helicopter, the R66. Is that ported over or is that built in? No, that's Wraith. Okay. Oh, Wraith is behind him. Huh. It gets confusing, you guys. We got two Dr. No Thumbs, one up here and one over here. So the one standing and the airplane. So I think things are going to get busier. How much runway have we got? Everybody's taking off from the far end? Okay, I'll follow Meyer Flyer down to the end. That's what I'll do. Brakes off, fuel on. This plane just rocks. I mean, I just did a touch of fuel. Look at it go. Oof. I'm going to stay over here in the stuff because people might be coming in. Charlie, people might be coming in there right at you. You know what I mean? Oh, he's going to take off in that direction. Okay. There's Mike Audio right there. Mike, how come I can't see your plane? You escaped out? Look at the sock, you guys. No wonder we're having troubles. Look at this. We got weather. Oh, am I back on live or something? It's an elevated runway, too. Oh, I better get on it. There goes Max Fly. Ooh. Wow, look at this thing. I'm having trouble controlling it on the ground. Maybe I should just do differential engines. Yep, that's really, that's one powerful plane, you guys. Floxtrot, how you doing, man? You guys, Floxtrot, a streamer in his own right. Tune in and see him. Twitch.tv/Flox_trot. I think there is a shortcut for that. We'll throw that in chat. Check him out. He's the West Coast flyer in a different time zone than me. I tune in when I can, Flox. I'm usually out walking my dog, so, you know, I could ignore the dog, right? 10 degrees of flaps, ready to go. Rev it up, rock and roll. Look, there's no default screen here, look. Something has to happen with the cameras. Crap. Let's do that. Pull it back. Move up. Move down. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe that screen. Maybe that'll work. In the GB Model Z. Z. Did you hear that, Flox? Z, man. Model Z. I'm just saying it because I know you're American. Hey, I'm American right now. You know what I mean? Should be able to pull up from here. Boom! Gear up. Rock and roll. Let's go! Let's move on to the next one, which is over this way. And fall off the cliff. Remember this cliff? Yeah, I remember this cliff. We had a similar airport last week. We tried to come in over the cliff, and the downdraft was kicking us all down to the ground. I remember that. Do you remember? Wraith is right behind me. It's too close. Is it because it remembers the last mouse wheel setting or something? Really close. All right. This is the way. More so to the left. 113 knots, not so bad. Don't want to go too fast. Oh, I see. Maybe we should go over this way. All right, I think I'm on track now. As you can tell, you guys, I don't use autopilot, and I'm a very erratic flyer today. Follow Simuflyer. He knows what he's doing. And by the way, Simuflyer, this is his flight plan. This is the last half, the second half of his flight plan, you guys. He made it happen. And I'm glad when you guys submit flight plans, we'll use them. Put them into our Discord server in the flight plan area, and we will use them. That's great. Better to get ideas from the community than just our ideas of where we're going to go next. So much to discover, especially with the new scenery. It's going to be fun. And what else was I going to mention? A couple things. Same with lessons, you guys. If there are lessons that I should be covering, you should say so. I'm looking for suggestions. I listen to feedback from people who say you should do this, but if only one person says I should do something, I still wait to hear if there's more. And then we cover it. By the time I finally do my lesson on Tuesday, a lot of you will already be in career mode, like Noiseboy Mike. He's already done his IFR. Like Mahoney, he's already doing stuff that all of us want to do. How did you get to that point? You know what I mean? Good for you. So Simu Flyer, I put the P38 in my community folder. And I saw it on my aircraft selection list, but I haven't seen whether it shows up yet in the sim. That'll be cool to see. So I'm going to catch up to you. Pedal to the metal. I'm firewalling it. Boom. I can catch up with this guy. Gear is up. Flaps are up. Yep, I should be able to zoom right in there. Let's go find Simu Flyer. Should be right over here. I'm going to catch up and see what his plane looks like. And I'm catching up pretty fast. So far, it doesn't look like a P38. Maybe there's a new version. No, it does not look like a P38. Looks like a Baron. Some are addicts and are at level 60 plus. Well, I would think, you know, if you're single and you love doing this for 8 to 10 to 12 hours a day, why not? You know? The rest of us who get out and play pickleball, golf, walking, you know, you can't be on the sim the whole time. You got to have a balance, you guys. You got to balance. Or you're going to be very unhealthy by the time you get to my age. Got to have a balance. Yeah, I'd love to spend more time in the sim. I'd love to spend 8-hour days. I really would. Because it's fun, you know? Flying the DA-62. All right, that's why I'm not seeing it right. Or put up Christmas lights, yeah. Yeah, Charlie. Which we have to do this afternoon. Because, you know, we have to... Here in Florida, it's really unique, you guys. Am I flying the right direction? Yeah. Here in Florida, it's really unique. Let's go over to Dr. Nothan while I tell you about this story. So, back home in Toronto, in, you know, cold winter, snow, all that crap, you always put your lights up when it's a nice, mild day or before the snow flies, right? One or the other. And then you don't take it down till everything unfreezes because you can't pull stuff out of the ground. So you could have your even if you turn your lights off, you might still have them up until spring. Here in Florida, you don't put them up until your last grass cutting, which is done weekly, by the way. You might even get away with 2 weeks without a grass cutting. But you wait till your last grass cutting, then you put them up. And then before you, I mean, by the time your lawn's ready for another grass cutting, that's when you take them down. Because you got to cut the grass. Isn't that wild? That's how it works in Florida. And so this afternoon, we just had our grass cutting yesterday. So this afternoon, I'll put up the lights and my wife and I'll go out and go crazy. And then so will the rest of the community. And then before New Year's, we'll wait till after New Year's and we'll let the grass grow a bit. But it'll be probably many people right after Christmas, 2 days after Christmas, boom, the lights are gone. But, you know, some of us like to stretch it out till New Year's. And the grass will be long, but still we get to see the effect of the lights. It's pretty cool. A light chain around your monitor? It's enough Christmas for you, yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's it. To heck with the outside. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, it's that time of year. I get to sing Christmas stuff tomorrow. I'm playing guitar and doing what's called it's called an angel tree ceremony. And they've brought me back again this year so I can sing some stuff. I'm going to do a solo highlight performance with my guitar on Time in a Bottle by Jim Croce. I'm going to be doing that because it's appropriate for people who are remembering loved ones at Christmas time. So that'll be a lot of fun. That's tomorrow. Chalks, what are you flying? A Sobo? Oh, that's the passive aircraft, generic Turo. Okay. There's an airport nearby. I can feel it. Way down. Wow. I'm way too high for it. Look at this. I think that's where Dr. Notham's creeping up on. Way down there. Oh, I'm coming up on it now. Should be off to my right here. Somewhere over there. Probably where those people are. Yep, I see the strip. So there's the airport right there, you guys, if you want to do a touch and go. Right there. That's the challenge of today. I don't know how I got so high just talking. But the challenge today is to try all of these strips. That's how SimuFlyer designed it. So that we would have the challenge of touch and goes on these airstrips, which are dirt or grass. And, you know, the last one we were at, of course, had some pavement. Let's go find it. Let's do this thing. Over that away somewhere. Still way too high. I guess look for the little town. You'll see the strip beside it. Oh yeah, there it is. I'm going to skim like this. I better put the gear down. I thought it was somewhere over here. Anyway, we'll find it. I've been upside down and inside out. Okay, it's right over there to the right. Alrighty. Right there. I'm going right overhead, and I'll do a left downwind and come in on it. Alright, let's do that. Actually, it looks like it's on an uphill. Yeah, at the end of the runway, there'll be a hill. Ooh boy. Let's do that. 86 add-ons installed, Mahoney says. Most of them GA planes from 2020, and my sim still runs fine. One after one. So that's cool. You did do that. I think you mentioned last time you dumped your whole community folder over. I'm sure you said that on Thursday night. And then you said, everything works. And I said, well, I'm not so sure that would be true. Have you tried them all? Because people who dump everything over are the ones that are complaining more about the crashes, right? They said everything would work, so I moved everything over. Oh boy, you know, looking for trouble. In all the wrong places. Well, I'm not even ready for this landing. Let's try it anyway. Touch and go. Rock, touch and go. And then we'll move to another screen. Still coming in hot. I just don't want to stall. Stalls are no fun. So this is a bounce and go. That's what we're doing here. If I could make this thing steady. Wow, it's really twitchy. So I'd have to play with my controls. There's no way. There is just no way. Full power and get out of Dodge. Not touching that runway. Yeah, add-on linker, yeah, is the way to go. You're asking, Paul's asking Mahoney if he's ever tried add-on linker. Because it's a great tool. Do it. Do it. That's what I'm using, and you can selectively put something in, take it back out again right away without ever touching files. And you can select from your old community folder and just pick one at a time, then go fly it. One at a time, go fly it. It's not about whether your sim crashes, it's about whether the plane actually works, right? And I'm finding everything I've done so far, I haven't had any trouble, but I'm not doing it in bulk. I'm doing it one at a time. I'm just playing it safe, you guys. I'm an IT guy, and that's how you do it. When you're troubleshooting, you don't throw everything in and then wonder what's wrong. So, you know, I mean, it's just the habit from years and years of testing. Like a scientist will tell you, change one variable at a time. Then you can troubleshoot. No, I think that's it, Mr. Chlorinated. I have for some planes, but it doesn't stick to all planes. So that's what I got to figure out. I understood that the general part of your settings was for views and stuff like that that are common to all planes, but obviously I didn't say use these controls for default for all planes. So that's what I got to go look at. Because, you know, the slightest movement of my yoke, that's not real. So I got to set maybe a dead zone, but certainly maybe flatten that curve. So what we mean by flatten the curve, you guys, is instead of completely linear 45 degrees like it defaults to, you can actually flatten it so that from the dead zone in the middle, it's flatter and then it goes sharp. So if I'm doing a slight turn, I can use a lot of yoke like this to use a slight turn, but if I want to do a sharp turn, I'll really crank the yoke. You know, that's what it means. It's pretty cool. So he's right. You got to flatten the curve. You got to play with the sensitivity, and we'll do all of that. Guess I should stop flying in circles and get on with it. All right. I'm heading towards you, Charlie. It's nice when there's tags. You can say, okay, that's the direction we have to take, right? Yeah, that's it, Mr. Chlorinated. Thanks for the tip. Make sure we check the add to all planes button. Yeah, then you don't have to keep doing it, you guys. Great idea. We shall do it. People like Andrew, he's already figured that out, you know, and he just didn't share it with me. You know what I mean? Get your gear up, Howard. What are you thinking? Cheapers. See what I mean? I'm just touching my yoke a little. Boom. This thing's swaying in the breeze. Oof. So that's what he means right there. We'll fix that. So we'll go over to Mike's screen. Look at that view. we'll go over to Paul's screen. Hey, Paul, you're looking great, and you're streaming to us. Nice. Looking good, man. Are you happier now? Are you in 2020? Looks like you're in 24. Where is that at, Mike says. What's that? Climb, Paul. Climb. Climb. Pull up. Pull up. Pull. That's your mentor speaking. Pull up. What do you think of my flying? Pull up. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. Well, he's still got lots of speed. He's got 78. Although he doesn't have flaps going, so he's got to watch the green arc to see if he's going to stall. Trees needed trimming. Yeah. I think you made yourself your own runway. And he's still climbing. Just do like Andrew, right? Oh, Andrew's on the ground. Are you at the destination? Holy crap. How'd you get there already? Happy International Civil Aviation Day. Who knew that, Strap? Who knew? That's cool. That is cool. Andrew, how'd you get there already? You just didn't stop at any of the runways? What would you do? You're supposed to try the landings, right? Of course, we're not that far away. Just so everybody knows, we've got about another hour left if we need that much time. Typically noon to 12:30 our time. My time, I should say. Andrew's time, it will be 1 to 1:30 p.m. I'm in the Eastern time zone from Toronto all the way down, actually from Ottawa all the way down through Toronto, through the Eastern Seaboard, all the way down to Florida, and on into South America. Eastern time zone. Right now it's about 11:20 or so. That's a nice looking plane, Andrew. It's got your call sign on the side. Is that what I'm seeing? On the tail? Looks like a permanent call sign. Right, Mr. Chlorinated. Yeah, I see that. And click on the control that you want to bind to all. Nice, okay. National Pearl Harbor Day of Remembrance is also today. Really? National Pearl Harbor Day of Remembrance. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. No, that's perfect, Mr. Chlorinated. That's what we need. There's no doubt what we need to do. I like it. Type as much as you need to. So Andrew, what's the call sign on the side of it? Is that part of the livery, or is that actually something you typed in? Your tail number. It's Canadian. That looks like your call sign, isn't it? You have no audio.
Charlie Golf Alpha.
There you go.
Charlie Golf Alpha Juliet Sierra.
Yeah, and that's your call sign?
Yep.
Cool. That doesn't show up like a white painted.
No, well,
area.
it wouldn't.
Nice.
It wouldn't for me, but I don't know what it looks like for anybody else.
It looks great. Yeah.
Because even in 2020, it would look right to me, but everybody else would just see a white rectangle.
Cool. '83rd anniversary Super Tie says. 83 years, yeah. Yeah, Pearl Harbor. The shock around the world. Movies have been made, yeah. Mahoney! I'm glad to see you joining us again. You always experiment with airplanes. You always have liveries that you've made or you found. You got stuff we've never heard of. So glad to see you back, man. And Andrew, can somebody please clean my windshield? Look at it. It's so ugly. And the developers seem to think that this is good. Yeah, that's what look how real that windshield is. Well, it's a side window. Look how real it is. Yeah, well. That's just garbage, man. Garbage. Well, I said the shock, S-H-O-C-K, CK? Yeah, shock. The shock heard around the world, yeah. Because it was, you guys. It was like, what? Really? That's happening? Oh my gosh. Took them by surprise. No, yeah, that whole mess was a mess. Some great movies made about it. Documentaries and Hollywood drama. There's an airport just below me. Somebody's there. I can see a tag. Way, hey, 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 down there. Let's go. Lose some altitude fast. I'm going from 14,000 feet, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to make a landing. I'm going to wreck my airplane. 250 knots. See? It's working. Airport's just there. Yeah. All right. Let's bleed some of that off. I don't think you can do that in real life. I just put it into reverse prop just to use it as an aerodynamic brake in the air. I don't think you can do it in real life like that. I think you have to be, your wheels have to, the squat switches have to be activated before you can do that, I think. But it's letting me, you know. Thought it was right around here. Oh yeah, it's right around here. There she be. Steady as she goes, mate. Take it in on a bit of a side slip. I gotta lose some altitude quick here. Is that you, Phlox, coming up the hill? Yep. This is the challenge, you guys. Boom, and up we go. Boom, get down. Get down. Halfway down the runway. Not good. Full power. Flaps up before you leave. Flaps up before you leave. Flaps up before you leave. Up we go. Sweet home Alabama. That's what we're supposed to be doing, Simulfly, right? Do it, Howard. Touch and go at every airstrip. Can we do it? I'm getting better with the Bronco. It just takes some time. You get back into a plane, you gotta figure it out, you know? The 172 does not have reverse thrusters, and that I'll need to manage my braking upon touchdown. So Mike is saying that his mentor is telling him that, which is my voice. That's cool. That must be a little confusing, Mike, to hear my voice over the radio and then hear me on the stream. I'm in both places. It does not have reverse thrusters. That's funny. Thrusters. Yeah, yeah. A Cessna with thrusters, right. Did I get disoriented? No, I'm in the right direction. Yeah, let's go down this valley. Let's see what Dr. No Thumb's up to. Nope, that's Paul. Where is he? He's right here. Look at him. Yeah, he's still in the Robinson, you guys. I'm going to be flying that because now that I've heard the endorsement from a few of you, that's going to be it. I'm going to fly that baby. I need a stable helicopter to work with. In the helicopter career, you only get the Cabri until you move up. So you got to stick with it, right? Hey there! Happy to see you again. How's it going? Good to see you too. Glad you're here. You've caught us on the last hour. That's great. Yeah, we're doing great. You know, flying in the sim, seeing gorgeous scenery. I mean, look at some of this stuff. Look at it. It's awesome. Where can you do that in real life? You know what I mean? Look at this stuff. Mamma mia. Oops, look at my airplane. Okay, Howard, you're going to die. Stop it. Stop it now. Yeah, the flight plan's back this way. It's nice it's got an AOA indicator, right? Even if a plane doesn't have one in real life. All right, back this way is heading toward our final destination, if you guys are so inclined. H125 is still buggy. Yeah, I was having big troubles with that. Yet in the technical preview in Grand Canyon, that was the stable airplane, the stable helicopter I was flying. I couldn't even get the Cabri off the ground at the technical preview, but I could get the H125 flying through the canyon, and I put that into a couple of YouTube videos already. All right, I'm getting more confident with this plane. I'm going to take it through the canyon, right? I don't know. This is where the disaster happens. You got to have a disaster before you get there, Howard, right? The Mini 500 works great. And did you port that over, Mahoney? You probably did, right? The Mini 500, yeah.
They actually have a patch for it for 24. So,
Well, it's best, you guys, anything from Got Friends, and we're a partner with them, it's best to re-download. They're free re-downloads for 24. All of them have been fixed. All of them, freeware and payware, have been fixed for 2024. So it's best to re-download them and then put them into your 24. And that way, whatever little quirk there might have been, it's gone. And they did all of that. They've been working overtime. And you guys may not know, but they're only a team of 4. Every product they've made, the 4 of them split it up 25% and go nuts. And that's how they make their products. And they've been a team since high school. It's an awesome story. And they were working overtime even back in September when we were at the technical preview. They had already made a bunch of stuff work, including the Draco. And two of the electric planes too, I think. Two of the gliders, the motor gliders, I think they fixed. Had that ready even back in September. So they've been working hard. They deserve our business. They at least go there and pick up some of their free stuff. Yeah. Heard a rumor that there is Pizza Hut that overlooks the pyramids of Giza. What? I wonder if it's modeled in the game. Any thoughts? A Pizza Hut? No kidding. Well, we should go find it, right? The version that comes with the sim doesn't have trim, they said on the developer stream. To Mahoney. The version that comes with the sim doesn't have trim. Okay. Flux, you are just flying along down there. What are you flying, man? God, I can't keep up with you. And I've got myself a screamer here. The GBZ. He said it, didn't he? Zed. Remember, Howard? Zed. Like, how long ago was that? And I already forgot. No wonder he's moving. Look at him. We should have had a screen coming from you. I'm going to have to give you a number. You know, like a deviation number. I have to give you a number to call. Where am I? I'm nowhere near our flight plan, but this is fun. It's fun. I'm nowhere near where we're supposed to be. It does 250. Yeah, I know. That's why I say it's a screamer, right? Yeah, 250 is a red line on it, but I've had it pass the red line. But, you know, at this altitude, you guys, I haven't got it trimmed properly. I got to get in there again and focus. But I do have it trimmed for altitude, but it's not trimmed perfectly. I could probably squeeze some more RPMs out. I could do a straight and level. I could make sure it's clean. No flaps. Yeah, it's pretty clean. And then I could get this thing up to speed if I want to, right? Yeah, that'd be great, Flox, when you do have the time to come on our stream, because I know what it's like. Being a streamer, it's hard to tune into other streamers. You're setting up, you're preparing, you're practicing, you're doing stuff. I get it, right? And then there's, of course, family has to fit in there somewhere. So I do understand it. But I appreciate when you come on stream with us, just like the old days, right? Just like the old days. Flox is back. All right, where's Dr. No Thumb? Oh, he's on the ground, and he's got a beautiful plane in front of him. No, he's not on the ground. I'm looking at the wrong screen. Dr. No Thumb, sorry. He's in the air still. Let's see if I'm going even in the right direction. I am. So I should be able to see some of you guys because I'm coming back to where we were. Should be some of you in here somewhere. Ah, down in there. Mr. Chlorine is going that way. Flox is going that way. Okay. 2 different directions. All right. Looks like this is the valley, so I'm going to descend down into here. Family is the majority of where I am when I'm not streaming. That and chores. Yeah, the honeydew list, right? Chores. Yep. That. My big chore was driving 29 hours to get here. And then taking the house apart and getting everything ready, fixing anything that needs fixing. So Flox, did you hear? I'm a mentor in Say Intentions. You got to try it. It's funny. You also have to try Two-Tone Murphy, you guys. Now that's funny. Mine's not funny. It's just funny to hear my voice in there. But check them out. Do a variety of mentors. It's always fun to do a variety, right? If you follow this canyon, it's not exactly the flight plan. The flight plan goes over that hill. but I think it might turn back in. Yeah, I'm going to follow this way. This way, where I am here. Because you guys are over that hill. Gosh, look at the scenery, you guys. I can't help it, Andrew. I got to say it. Does it get any better than this? Andrew's frowning. What are you frowning at, Andrew? What are you frowning at, my friend? Oh, you got some hot air balloons going. Oh, over to your left there. Yeah, nice. Who's in the hot air balloons? I haven't ventured in there yet. I'd like to bring an experienced pilot on stream. I've been saying it for 6 months. I just can't seem to connect and make it happen. So I got to send him my new phone number and see how it's going. There's a little stream down there. I saw some sparkling from the sun. Live time is amazing, Mr. Chlorinated says. Well, I think if we go live time, we lose multiplayer, right? Am I right? Kata! How you doing, girl? How you doing? What's happening on the West Coast? No snow, right? You don't get snow where you are, right? Vancouver area? Nah. You know, Vancouver City doesn't even have snow plows. You know, Toronto has 600 snow plows and 300 sidewalk plows. Vancouver has zero. Zero. Because they don't need it. If it snows, just have to wait an hour, right? A rainstorm, yeah. Kate is still sick, but getting better. Don't be getting sick. How are you supposed to fly? You know, that might be, might be a good reason to go flying. You just forget you're sick, right? Box of Kleenex, full tank of fuel, you know what I mean? That would work. Like, sorry, I can't come out, I'm sick. What's the logo on that balloon? That's the same logo I saw in the preview. Here comes Dr. Notham flying in that helicopter. Boom, and puts it down. Almost looked like a dead stick. Wow. Am I anywhere near you guys? No, I'm way, way, way. There's Mike Audio over there. Thanks, Mike. You're my beacon. Ooh. You're my beacon. I'm coming. This thing really is a performer, though, you guys. It really is. Ah, the crowd's over here. I'm coming. Follow the light. Kate is saying hi to her neighbor. Foxtrot lives to the south of her. About a few hundred miles, but still. You're on the same time zone, right? I think. Flox, you might be just over a time zone. Where are you? Are you on Pacific also? Ooh. I go watching for the Pizza Hut now. Okay, Mahoney, let's take a picture, send it in Discord. We'll show it before we leave. Taylor Swift mayhem happening here this weekend. Started last night. You guys, I went through all of that in Toronto. She did 6 concerts in Toronto, 3 each weekend. Who does that? And she packed the place, and our city was nuts. And we were downtown the first night. We weren't downtown in the evening. We were downtown, and we left around 3:30 in the afternoon from downtown Toronto, and it was already getting nuts down there. It's just nuts. And I had a neighbor who was going to a hockey game the next night downtown Toronto while there's a Taylor Swift concert on. Are you kidding me? He said it was nuts. He couldn't get out of there for hours, right? So, Kata, you two are both PST. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I thought so. Just wanted to make sure. We know where you both live. We know. We know where you live. This is the final destination, everybody. If you can come in here and manage to land in front of a crowd, do it. Do it. Give it a try. It's a sim. You know what I mean? And lots of fun. Looks like we'll be coming in on 27. 27, you guys? Looks like it. Maybe not. 27 straight. What's the other one then? The asphalt one is... Yeah, 27. Okay, got it. But you know, why land on asphalt when you can land on grass? You know what I mean? I might land on the grassy one. Let's overfly, see what it looks like. Have some fun. 27. Okay, 27, the asphalt one. Gear down. Not landing yet, I'm just going to overfly. So this would be 27 off my left wing like this. There's 27. Makes sense. Pure west. Boom. So you're saying 27 is our runway. Sounds good to me. All right, coming around for a left downwind. La, la, la. Foxtrot's doing an overhead. Over that away. Just put that west indicator behind you guys, and you're doing a downwind. It's getting a little heavy. Another flap will too. Got a little hill there. Okay. Tighten it up, Howard. By the way, the pushback helper works just fine in 24. I was about to try it. I did install it and forgot about it. I just installed it yesterday, but I haven't actually tested it, so thanks for testing. Because if it crashed on your system, I would take it back out again. Yeah, Nebo, the Bronco works just fine. I haven't done anything to it. I haven't reinstalled it or re-downloaded it. I just pulled it out of Community with my MSFS linker, linked it in, and away we went. I should be following the runway. I'm on a very far out downwind. If I had an engine failure now, I would not make the airport. But that's okay. Kind of following the crowd in through the valley here. Awesome. We're going to try moving that into 24. No kidding, Nebo. I just love this thing. I couldn't help it. I saw it on my list after I moved it over yesterday, and I thought, I got to try it. I got to try it. And of course, you know, getting back into this plane after how many months? The last time we flew it, it's like, oof, I guess I should practice. And I do that on stream. I practice on stream and crash on stream because, you know, I have no shame. Just crash it, Howard. My brother's name is Crash Forder, you know. That's his handle. RC planes. Andrew, you've been focusing a lot. What are you focusing on, man? What's up? Yep, 27. Making sure I'm on the right runway. Yep, this is the baby. Slow that baby down. What's nice about this plane, like the PC-6, we've got reverse thrust, like the Caravan. But you should touch down, you know, near the start. You know. Look at this. I'm not worried about how far down the runway I am. Hey, that's not supposed to be on reverse still. I got it on forward. There we go. I mean, is that cool? That's cool. Look at this. You ready? I don't have brakes on, so it should not fall backwards. But let's see what happens. No brakes. Backwards. Hey, is that sweet? Oh, it's going fast, so that's why. Don't put brakes on, you guys. I just put brakes on, tail straight. So I guess if you want to stop, you got to go forward. All right, let's try it again. So, reverse prop. Back to neutral. And forward. There we go. See, I'm finessing it. We're getting there. Oh! Hello, airliner. Jeez. That'll keep you up at night. I'll come around this side of you, Rafe, if I can. Come on, put the brakes on, Howard. There we go. We'll face each other. It's the face-off. All right, you guys, we're going to get... I think we should... Yeah, oh, look at this. I cannot control this thing. I give it a touch of gas and it just moves. That's without a pushback. Oops. Yeah, there's the problem with that. All right, so the pushback part. Yeah, let's go test that. That should be this guy here. Is that it? Carrier controls. No, I don't know what that's doing in there. Input viewer. Oh, I thought I put it in. What's this thing? Hey, communication.
Yep.
Huh. I should play with this sim more. What's FCR embedded? Ghost record. Oh, instant replay. Really? Really?
Yep.
Will it just do instant replay of anything, or?
I think you have to set it up as record or whatnot.
Oh, it's the last 3 seconds here. Okay. Huh. Sky camera. Hey, we got some playing to do, you guys. I was looking for my reverse. Maybe it didn't show up on the list. What did we call it? Pushback. My pushback that Paul's talking about. Okay, I guess it's not here. Okay. I got to put it there. All right, so I'm going to suggest, you guys, that we shut down our engines because people are walking around. Shut down our engines, and then should be able to use, click on the right screen. Should be able to use my mixture to shut down the engines. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I have to fuel starve the thing. No Pizza Hut logos. Okay, screenshot done. Let's go check it out, you guys. This is great. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Hey, Kata, guess who's a mentor in Say Intentions? Is that cool or what? That's pretty cool. Let's see. Right here. Thanks, Paul, for the congrats. Yeah, I just want to show this to Kata. Look, Kata. Look at that. Is that funny or what? It's great. Actually, it's cool. Mike Audio recorded a clip, and it was actually pretty cool what he said. That's pretty neat. What I'm looking for is a picture in Discord from Mahoney. Let me have a look back here. I don't see a direct message, so it must be in screenshots. Let me go over here. Flight plan ideas, screenshots. I think I got it now. No Pizza Hut logos. Okay. So here's what Mahoney has for us, you guys. He found the Pizza Hut. He landed on the roof. And let's go to the next picture. No, that's not the next picture, Howard. Right here. And there's the oops, I didn't show it. There's the location. That's the location right there. There's the Pizza Hut by the pyramids. Of course, the tourists have to eat. But look at the vegetation, you guys. I love it. Absolutely love it. Awesome, 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 awesome. Andrew, what's on your screen? I have my mixture pulled all the way back. No wonder I can't adjust it in flight, you guys. So I found something that's not working right in my Bronco. If I put that mixture all the way rich, nothing. All the way lean, nothing. Okay, so I got to fix something in there. Anyway, I didn't realize that till now. Maybe this plane should have a mixture over here. See, no wonder I couldn't manage it in flight. Here and here, okay. Which one are these? So I got to map some controls here. Did that do the trick? Maybe. Yeah, I think they're spooling down. Yep. Yep. So those are the conditioning levers, I guess. Yeah, there's fuel shut off there. Oh, this is feather, yeah. Feather and fuel shut off. Got it. And there's my reverse there. Got it. Okay. Twin Beach! You can spawn on ground with your plane. Cool. Europe. Let them eat cake. In Egypt. Let them eat pan pizza. Yeah, the 172 has a standby battery switch. It's true. So you got to shut that off too, you guys. Okay. This is the Bronco. Everybody's running. What's going on? Did you hear there was pizza? Pizza! Let's go. Let's jump out of our plane. Control. No, sorry. Shift C. Oops. Still flashing till Monday. They're going to fix that, you guys. They are going to fix it. Come on. Give me 3 flashes, but that's it. Oh boy. Don't watch. So, Mike, you've been asking questions and I haven't heard your audio, so I don't let's go back over to you again. Your audio comes through on what channel? Should say Mike. Oh, yours is doing the flashing thing now too. We could just switch screens till we all flash. Just a minute. Video capture, SRT mic. So here's your audio. Oh, I see. It's down all the way. Should say Mike. I won't be able to hear that, but maybe the stream can. What's coming through on your audio right now? Found the avionics switch that turned it off. Okay. Here's your audio. Oh, I see. It's down all the way. Where are we gathering for the picture? Well, that would be organized, right, Charlie? It's just like FS Expo. We're just like, wherever we are, let's gather for a picture.
Howard, can you help me do an inspection?
This is,
of the
oh yeah,
aircraft,
I'm on walking mode on my screen. Okay, walking mode. Thanks for that, Mahoney. I appreciate you grabbing that for us. Run, Howard, run! Okay, where are we gathering? I was going to say in front of your own plane, but it's a wide view, right?
I was going to say, we're kind of stretched out.
Yeah, just Tom is really moving. He's really had a lot of Wheaties. And then I think this is the boss. He's walking up to me with attitude. Nope, he stopped. And then there's someone in their long johns. Oh no, these are the generic yellow ones. In their pajamas, right? Twins.
Well, I hate to tell you this, Howard, but you're in the yellow outfit too, so.
I'm yellow too? Darn. I thought it, oh yeah, I changed the setting, but it's not till you reboot, right? So it looks like we're here, you guys. Gather where the crowd is. Do a little breakdancing, and then we'll turn some music on for you. And we'll get rid of some of the pavement. I'll move back a little. Oh yeah, we're not in drone camera, so it's only me walking. All right, so find Howard, stand in front of him. Just Tom's in hyperspeed. No kidding. Doof, doof, doof. Look at him. How do you do that? He's crouched down plus moving fast. Mamma mia. Group shot. Now we'll also look at Andrew's screen because he's got some interesting shots there. Oh, I see. It's nighttime. And then Dr. Notham, what's happening with you? He's at a campfire. He knows what to do. What's this group shot stuff? I'm just going to go have a campfire. Look at that, you guys. Is that cool or what? And look at the rocks. We'll come back to our group photo in a minute here, you guys, just as everybody gathers. But look at the rocks. Look how detailed that ground is. It's not just a satellite image, right? That's kind of cool. That is very cool. Everyone color coordinated on yellow? Yeah, it's, did you get the memo, Nebo? You missed the memo. Yeah, I know, campout works, you guys. We should start doing this. At the end of our stream, we should all break out on a campsite, right? I mean, you know what I mean? That's a parallel 42 thing, you guys. Paul's short, so he'll crouch in front. All right. Those in the front row, crouch down. All you twins that are out there, crouch down. And I'll take a picture. So Nebo says I'm moving it over too. Yeah, me too. I'll do the same. It's actually, this is what's cool about a community flight, you guys, is that we can see what else is working for people, right? And then we can adjust. If someone else has tested it, we're good. We just take their word for it, right? Because they've already figured it out. I love it. Absolutely love it. So look at this. This is our group photo shaping up nicely. If you haven't jumped out of your plane, come on over. Shift C and then use your Xbox controller is the easiest way. I'm sure some of you will know all the hand keystrokes on the keyboard. But the easiest way, of course, just like with drone camera, is to use your Xbox controller for it. And it's a surprise to some people who are new to the sim that you can use an Xbox controller on a PC. If you don't want to keep buying batteries or recharging them, just put a wire on it. It works great. And we use this in drone camera for all these years. We also use it for other things, including walking around now. It works. All right. Lots of NPCs. So max level, what's that? So many wearing the same colors, yeah. Well, the flight jacket is a common flight jacket. You know, that kind of green color. I have one of those somewhere, probably back in Toronto. And typically wearing a hat while you're flying because it takes the sun out of your eyes. That's why on Saturdays I always wear a hat. And when I'm flying, I always wear a hat when I'm flying because it just helps with the sun, yeah. Great group flight today, Mike says. Non-playing character. Oh, I see. That's what an NPC is. Is that from like multiplayer stuff? Is that like from Fortnite, Mike? By the way, Mike, I find out my grandchildren play Fortnite all the time. I bet you anything they've gone and they've destroyed you. You know what I mean? Non-playable characters in the game, NPC. Okay. See you guys? I don't play enough. I gotta go play more. I was too busy working. Yeah. All right. Looks like you guys aren't settled yet. Just Tom just can't sit still. Maybe he's like that in real life. He goes, okay. Okay, Howard. Take the picture quick. Quick. Okay. Take the picture. Okay, now. Maybe now. Not yet. Okay, take the picture. Okay, let's take that shot right now. I'm convinced my neighbors are NPCs. Flywood Nick says. Really? I can be in the shot. Hit escape. In the bottom of the screen, click free cam. And then you can move the camera around like a drone and see yourself in the pic. Okay. The stuff you guys have been doing on other channels, thank you for bringing it over to mine. It's great. I'll get over here somewhere. I'll go beside Just Tom if he can stay like, you know, still for a second. I'm going to just jump in here. Somewhere over the rainbow. Oh, and I got to crouch down. How do you do that? Bumper? 2 bumpers? Nope.
C.
C by itself?
It's C on the keyboard.
Okay, let me come back here. I went into photo mode and look what it did. What? What's it done to me? I lost everybody. Okay, photo mode. And escape maybe? Escape. Nope, not escape. Okay then, I'll get it together. Look, I accidentally went to photo mode while I'm trying to play. Oh, maybe this is toggle. This one? LB, left bumper, and toggle. Why do we have to go through all this work? You guys, I lost you. I wanted to take a darn picture. Now I don't even have a mouse. Okay, there we go. I got a mouse now. There we go. Okay. Who knows how I did it, but I'm back. I better just... How do you crouch down? C? Boom. Okay, I'm done. I'm staying there. All right, now, you said escape? Let me see what he said. Not photo mode, yeah. I'm sure they have, yeah. Hit escape. At the bottom of the screen, click free cam. That's already gone. Then you can move the camera around like a drone. Okay, I know what you mean. So over here, free cam. I've done this to look at airports ahead of time before a career. And now look around. Okay, and I should be able to see myself. Got it. Whew. So much to learn. So little time. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. No multiplayer. I mean, no people. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Thank you, guys. This works. And someone's over here. You want to come over in the picture? Mahoney, get over here, man. You're a friend of ours. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Just for a minute. I know you were already there and then Howard's taking too long, but, you know. I'm going to go up a bit because those planes look like they're floating. How's that? Do we got all the names? We got all the names. You coming, Mahoney? Come on, man. Jump in. Jump in. Take a shot. Take a shot. I don't mean a shot. I mean take a picture. There he is. Mahoney, I'm glad you're here. There you go. All right. Boom. Gotcha. Thank you, guys. That's great. Tony the Dagger says, great. And then Q. Oh, I haven't done Q before. I have to play, you guys. I got to play some more. I haven't played enough. Been too serious. I've been doing career mode and working on a lesson and stuff, right? Okay. You guys, thanks a bunch. It's been a blast. It really has. Let's just have a quick look around at who we got. Andrew's here. Looking around, he's standing in the crowd. We see Paul is here. He's in the crowd looking out. Yeah, cool. Dr. No Thumb's here at the campfire. Oh, he's back in the crowd. The applause is coming through. I can't hear it, Andrew, but you can. Thanks for the applause. Nice. Dr. No Thumb's here. Floxtron's right here. Oh, no, he's back in the crowd. Flox. That's Mike. The applause is coming through. Mike's cam. I can't hear it, Andrew. And unfortunately,
Flox is next to me.
Unfortunately, Ace could not be with us today, you guys. So we hope he joins us again soon. And someone had Red Bull. How'd they move so fast? Yeah, no kidding. And I know you use the trigger to run. Is that what it is? No more coffee for Just Tom. No more coffee for Just Tom. Let's see your coffee mug, Howard. Oh, what did you see? What did you see? Pano Man. Yeah, there's an airplane on it here. This is the B-29 Fortress. It's the Super Fortress, you guys. And this thing, you know, it's got a crew of 11 on it. It's a bomber. It's a bomber. Yeah, 375 miles per hour. I got a few of these from the Airplane Heritage Museum. And I was going to ship one to Andrew because I was thinking about him while I was there. Paul and I were both there, P Delta Bravo and I, in Hamilton. And, you know, I was going to ship Andrew a mug, Spitfire mug. And then I thought, you know, he's got a lot of Spitfire stuff. And then secondly, the cost to ship it was about the same cost as the mug. So, you know, I sat down till the thought went away. But I was thinking about you, Andrew. See, I knew you had a Spitfire mug already. So I was thinking about you. We were thinking about you, Andrew. If maybe he didn't need another one, right? Mike says, earlier he was violently shaking his helicopter before getting into it. You mean just Tom with his caffeine-induced fit? Yeah. Thanks, Just Tom, for the entertainment. Thanks to all of you for the entertainment. And Meyer Flyer 2, gotta go. Yeah, us too. A lot of fun.
Yeah, see you, Charlie.
Glad you made it, you guys. And we'll see you Tuesday for our lesson on career mode. And all of you who are already doing career mode, come bring your experience, talk about it, and we can get a consensus of how you like it, what to look out for, what not to do, and stuff like that. And if you can come on Tuesday,
hey,
you guys, it'd be great. It'd be super. All right. All right, there's the final shot right there. All right, you guys, we're going to credits. Andrew, thanks a bunch.
Not a problem.
Thanks to each of you who shared your video with us. Thanks for doing that. It's nice of you to give the stream variety. Heading over to credits, and we have a whole lot of subscribers in the credit screen. So we'll see you then, you guys. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, just like Srap says. And I don't think Surly Deb is here, but what do you think he would be asking right now? Where do we go from here? Right?